take a walk around the people of the springs. Bro, why walk when we can surf? You know what I mean? Well, I guess we will. What do we got going on over here? Hello, people of the springs.
Paimon feels like a whole new Paimon after those 2 days in the hot springs. The Abyss kind of threw a wrench in our relaxation,
we just had 2 days in the hot springs vibing. Let's go, Paimon. We love that.
Still, spending time here really has felt like a vacation. The Koholosaurs are so nice and so fun to play with. Their bellies are super bouncy.
Their bellies are super
Akia's
bouncy,
snacks were
Paimon.
so
You're
delicious.
crazy.
She gave Paimon some for the road just this morning, actually.
Oh yeah, chat. Today we are double fisting it here. Of course, we got one portion of our blowhole blast, chat. We got to get blowhole blasted. Y'all know it. Y'all know. We got one portion of blowhole blast, but then we also went in with a scoop of the dragon fruit punch. Dragon fruit punch blowhole blast. Does that mean that we're getting like dragon blowhole blasted right now? We're getting blow dragon blasted, dragon hole blasted. Dragon hole blasted sounds wrong, but that's what we're getting, y'all. That's what we're freaking getting. We love it. We love it. What was she up to?
Some kids who got caught throwing stones in the hot springs. Not much has changed since we first met her.
This guy, man, how is he so handsome? How is he so handsome wearing the same clothes he wore last night because he slept for 3 hours, then woke up and started editing videos, and now he's here. It's just natural, I guess.
Hey, you guys.
It's just natural.
Yep, this area is so nice.
Glad you like it. I was thinking of taking you guys out to do some sea fishing.
Deep sea fishing?
We eat whatever we catch.
Let's go.
Fresh fish is absolutely delicious right off the grill.
I'm about this deep sea fishing. Let's do it.
What do you need?
Uh-oh. I feel like our sea fishing plans.
Sent out to fight in the Night Warden Wars has returned.
Yep, I feel like
And
that is a
Kachina?
wrench
Is she
thrown
back as well?
into that. Yo! What's going on? Buck, thank you so much for the resub, dude. 51 months. Let's freaking go. I appreciate you, dude. Hey, I just dove into war with him last night.
Kachina fell in battle. But don't worry, the team was victorious. So the rite of resurrection will be held in the stadium soon.
Bro, Kachina fell in battle? Oh my god, what?
That's a relief. The Abyss is cunning, and it was her first time.
Just like
Mistakes are bound to happen.
the nonchalant
Exactly.
attitude that
She deserves to
Natlan
hold her head
has
up
about
high.
death. It's like, she fell in battle?
letting me
She
know.
died? Oh, but they won?
We'll head out
It's
in a
chill.
bit.
It's chill. It could be tough your first time. The first time you die, you know, it's like the first time you die is always the toughest
She sounded
time.
a little anxious there. Had me thinking it was bad news for a moment.
Yeah, she just died. Not bad news
You
or
said the
anything.
Abyss was cunning
Not bad
just
news
now,
or anything.
But it seems like the Abyss just wants to destroy everything. Like, think about all those monsters that attacked your tribe. If there really was some sort of cunning plan, wouldn't it make more sense to send them to attack Kachina and her small team? Not that Paimon wants them to be in any more danger, it's just...
Relax, I get it. The Abyss is difficult to understand, that's for sure. At a glance,
yeah.
it certainly seems like the only goal is total destruction. The Abyss isn't a living entity after all, so what capacity for logic or planning could it possibly possess? But through our long history
Prince
of
of
fighting
the Abyss possesses the
we
capacity.
realized things aren't quite so simple. 500 years ago, the Abyss invaded Teyvat. You know about that, right?
During the Age of
That's right.
Khaenri'ah. Are we getting some lore dumps
Khaenri'ah
here?
suffered greatly during that time,
Okay, tell me.
but so did every other nation in Teyvat.
Give me some lore
And
bombs here.
Natlan was the worst affected of all.
Oh shit,
It
really?
took the combined efforts of the then Pyro Archon and heroes from every tribe to finally repel the Abyss.
So Natlan got the
Even
brunt
so,
of this
The effects
abyssal.
of the invasion lingered for hundreds of years,
Oh shit.
only able to be reversed little by little.
Yo, chat the Arthur
Our
meme.
tribe's waters were contaminated. The Children of Echo's territory was overrun by dangerous sludge surging from underground. Unrelenting
My
black
God.
winds tore across the lands of the Flower Feather clan. It was like each disaster was designed for a specific tribe.
Ooh. I don't like that. The Abyss understood the foundation of each
Exactly.
tribe.
We once thought that the Abyss's desire for destruction was a sort of primal instinct. But its methods are, in truth, marked by intelligence. We now believe the Abyss has invaded the Night Kingdom and has the capacity to read the memories of this land at any given moment.
So like the Night Kingdom is where
And
the
that's how it
Wyobs
became
are.
so
It's not
dangerous and
actually
cunning.
the Abyss.
Almost
It's
like
just
it
like
knows you inside
the
and out.
Night Kingdom is like the
Yes,
land
and that's why we've been
between
unable to
life
fully
and death, right?
eradicate
It sounded like, from
even
what they've
after all this
explained,
time.
the Night Kingdom isn't like a
Luckily,
bad
the
place. It's just where the
problems left behind by
Wyobs
the Abyss have been
exist. It's like the
successfully
liminal
addressed
space
by
in
the
between
various
life and death where they
pyro
go
archons
if
we've
they
had over the
fall
years.
before they're resurrected.
Now every tribe is prospering and things are looking up. I mean, just look at what we managed to do a few days ago. We totally fought them off.
In other nations, I've seen how much effort it takes to truly eradicate the Abyss. Yo, just drop by to say hi since I'm avoiding spoilers. Hope you're doing well. Yo, Mazarine, thank you for stopping by and saying hi. Totally get that you're avoiding spoilers. No big deal, my friend. Thank you for being here. People now live in its shadow every day. Who knows how long it will take for this
You
war
must
to
have had
end.
to sacrifice a lot to get to this point.
Every battle, every sacrifice is in pursuit of a future where we get to stop fighting.
Hey, listen, Milani.
Responsibility,
Respect.
duty, unavoidable burden.
Respect.
Everyone in Natlan views the war differently. But I believe we will be rid of the Abyss one day. And the efforts of all who fought against them will become a story for the ages.
For the
To
ages,
think that my name
Milani.
could survive in ballads passed down to future generations, it's kind of romantic.
I like the Natlan visions
Everyone
a
has
lot,
something
by
that
the
drives
way.
them forward, you
They
know?
look good. You make me want to contribute, Milani. You're
Be my
inspiring
guest.
me.
Heroes are always
You're
welcome in Natlan.
inspiring me.
Anyway, let's head to the stadium. Our fishing trip can wait until Kachina's back with us.
Oh,
The
wait until
sea's not go-
Kachina. The sea's not going anywhere. Or is it? Is this ominous foreshadowing? Maybe the sea will turn to phlogiston here, chat. Go to the stadium of the sacred flame. Away we go. Now, we have the, like the big seal that we submit our sigils to. I wonder, do we have enough yet? We needed 30 to turn in. Let's see, do we have any? I have 5, so a little bit less than 30.
Need a surfboard?
A little bit less than 30. I feel like there's got to be some chests around here, chat. We'll explore later, though. Tonight is exploration. Right now is our conquestation. It's definitely a word. Don't look it up. Just trust me. Yo, wait. Everyone else made it back except Kachina? Bro, they did her dirty. They did her dirty.
this place is packed already.
What? Kachina's the only one that fell.
Of course. No one's gonna miss out on the chance to welcome our heroes back from battle. It's their moment of glory. Kachina's
Oh, you're
gonna be
chilling,
so
Buck. I hope
flustered.
everything's okay,
She's
dude.
never had this many eyes on her before.
Or rather, I hope that the shit you've been dealing with is starting to become less
Yeah,
shit.
she doesn't seem like the kind of person who likes being the center of attention.
Looks like I'm just in time.
Yanish! Check Discord DMs? Alright, I will.
Kanich, you're here!
Yeah, a commission ran longer than expected, but I made it. I heard about the incident with your tribe, Mualani. Is everyone all right?
Yeah, thanks to me.
Yeah, it's all taken care of. Our new friend here's got some tricks up her sleeve, by
Mm-hmm.
the way. She's just as strong as Kachina made her out to be.
Yeah. I could have done better.
Hey, look!
I could have done better.
Is it about to start?
That's right. Someone will come out and recite a eulogy,
Recite a
and then we'll
eulogy.
sing the Ode of Resurrection together.
So wait, we just sing and then she comes
Let's find a
back?
spot with a good view. When the singing starts, just follow my lead and you'll
Okay.
be fine. Let's go somewhere higher up so Kachina can spot us.
Sounds good. We're just gonna sit here. We're like, oh, she fell in battle. So sad. And then she's back. All right, cool. How about it?
Warriors of Natlan, heed the call of life.
Bro, what if the Ode
We
of
are the
Resurrection
inheritors of
doesn't
memory and
work,
legend.
though?
Those who grew
That is true.
alongside
Pokemon
sun
just cried and
wind.
brought people back.
Those who forged our own destiny.
What if it doesn't
and
work, though?
future.
What if something happens? What if we have to go find Kachina in the Night Kingdom?
That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation.
Oh, hey, yo, what was that monochromaticness? was happening. We are gonna sing. We getting ready for a song? Okay. The music in Natlan just hits, y'all. The music in Natlan hits. Wait, so why is Traveler singing? How does Traveler know the words to this song? Hold on. Just learned this real fast.
I could not find Kachina within the Night Kingdom, or locate her ancient name.
What?
What?
Bro.
What does that even mean?
Usually once the ode is complete, the Pyro Archon and resurrected person will emerge from the flames.
I told you.
Something went wrong.
I told you.
This has never happened before.
Kachina, something didn't work.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious. Clearly, the team sent to fight the Abyss didn't win after all.
Okay,
Think about it.
Pan.
The Ode rekindles all victors. We've witnessed it countless times.
This guy.
Since the Archon couldn't find Kachina in the Night Kingdom, that must mean there's more to this victory than meets the eye.
These two guys.
You just haven't gotten over the fact that Kachina beat you in the pilgrimage!
Yeah, you guys got
Pathetic. The both of you.
You guys got
Your
beat.
wild guesses are misplaced. We completed our mission.
Maybe you did, but who's to say whether that little girl even contributed at all?
Oh my god.
Maybe she got scared and ran off. Why would the YUB recognize someone like her, even if she was on the winning team?
Dude.
How dare you insult a hero of Natlan like
Can
that?
we, actually just
Kachina
end
sacrificed
him?
herself to repel the Abyss. She doesn't deserve to be subjected to your vile rumors when she's not even here to defend herself.
Yeah, can we just end him right
Calm
now?
down, Mualani.
No, don't calm down.
There's no point arguing with the likes of
No,
them.
there's plenty of point.
I can't just sit here and let them slander her like that.
Yeah, I'm with
To
Mualani.
insult a hero of Natlan, the person actually has to be a hero.
Wow.
You.
Oh, I want to kill these
You.
guys.
Think about it, everyone. Who do you think is really at fault here? A girl who never should have even gone to war? Or the great Pyro Archon? Why would the rules of our nation suddenly
Yo.
stop working?
Come on, do something. Come on, Mabuika.
True.
Say something.
If she wasn't revived, it must mean she failed to achieve victory. Maybe the YUB interpret victory in different ways?
I mean, that girl didn't look all that strong to me.
Yo, come on, do something. I will not say for this slander. Yeah, why isn't she putting a stop to the commotion?
Kachina wouldn't have run. That's not like her at all.
No, she's been waiting for this moment for too long. No matter how daunting the situation, no matter how scared she might feel, she's always the first person to stand up and face it head on. We don't even know what happened. So don't you dare try to use this as an excuse to vent your anger or slander her reputation.
Yeah, come on.
We'll find out what happens soon enough. Then, we'll see who truly deserves glory.
I hate this guy so much.
That's enough.
Thank you. Finally. Jesus Christ.
There is no doubt about today's victory, or Kachina's part in it.
Thank you.
She is a hero worthy of our admiration and celebration.
Thank you so much.
However, the failure of today's ceremony is undeniable. Kachina has not been rekindled, and I offer you all my deepest apologies as I continue to investigate this matter. To prevent further casualties, I have decided to suspend the pilgrimage until this matter is resolved.
What?
What?
No one is all-knowing.
Sound like such an
No
idiot.
one is infallible, not even myself. But doubt is a means by which we seek the truth, not a weapon we wield against others.
Yeah.
I didn't mean it that way.
Yes, you did.
I just...
Exile him.
If there are things you wish to clarify,
Throw him in the fire.
then ask me directly.
Burn him alive.
Doubt my answer if you wish. But now's your chance. You have concerns? State them.
No, of course not.
Yes, they do. You were
Even
just
though
talking
I have
about
said
it.
nothing to change your mind. Then it would seem the truth never mattered to you at all.
That guy doesn't even have the courage to answer the Pyro Archon's question. So much for all that glory talk earlier.
Damn.
I have a question, Archon.
Oh, Mualani.
My friend Kachina. Do you have any idea where she is?
That was like a venomous
Extremely
statement she
important
just
to
made.
me. I know you said you were investigating the situation, but I'm sorry, that's not enough.
I've already shared everything I know. If you want to learn the truth and rescue your friends sooner, you should join the investigation.
Deal.
So, what do you say?
Of course I'll join.
Yeah, come on
In
now.
that case, come see me in the speaker's chamber.
We should join them.
Oh, and if it's not too much trouble, could you drop by as well, Traveler?
Yeah.
I'd like to have a chat.
I'd love to chat with you.
Rest assured,
She
everyone,
wants to
I'll
talk
keep
to
the tribal
me?
chiefs informed on the progress of the investigation. Once again,
Sounds
I
good.
apologize for the outcome of this ceremony.
Well, you
If
should.
there are no further
It is
questions,
actually your fault,
let's
probably.
part for now.
Did she just ask us to come along?
She
I
did
believe
just
she
ask us
did.
to come along.
Let's go.
Oh, Kanichi coming too. We're all gonna go. Yo, what's going on, Ice Cream? Hey, Mrs. Sanita, what's up? How are you today?
The situation is urgent, so I'll get straight to the point. Kachina is undoubtedly a hero of Natlan, and I'm deeply sorry this happened to her. There's been unrest in the Night Kingdom, but I don't know what's causing it. As a result, I've been unable to track down her location. Until we
God, she's
find
such a
and
cool
address the
character.
cause of the unrest,
can't wait
the Ode of
until she
Resurrection
comes
will
out.
continue
She's so
to be
cool.
ineffective.
And that means Kachina won't be able to come back?
That's correct. Not until the problem with the Night Kingdom is resolved.
How long will that take?
It's hard to say.
Kachina always dreamed of fighting the Abyss, of doing her part to defend Natlan.
That's right.
She wasn't afraid of death because she knew, if it came down to it, the Pyro Archon would be there to bring her back to life. Whenever we sat down together, exhausted from training, she would always hum the Ode of Resurrection.
Oh, that's so cute.
She was supposed to
and
come
also
back to
very
us.
sad.
We were supposed to hug her and celebrate with her and share her joy. We supported her every step of the way, but what are we supposed to do now?
Mourn her
Sit
for
peacefully
dying.
and wait for her return? Lose ourselves in grief over her death? Tell me, are we her friends or her murderers?
Oh,
That's
damn.
not fair, Mualani.
It's all right. I understand.
Yo,
your
Mualani
rage
is
and your
like
grief.
telling it like it
Kachina's life
is.
means a great deal to me, Mualani. Believe me, I want to bring her back as soon as possible. I would give you that peace of mind if I could. But please, hear what I have to say so I can at least give you a broader picture of the issue we are now facing. Considering the recent attack on your tribe, I believe the Abyss has found a new means of undermining the rules of our nation.
The rules of our nation.
The Sacred Flame. The foundation of our resistance against the Abyss. If we continue to hold the pilgrimage and send teams to fight the Abyss, there will likely be more casualties. But if we stop altogether, the Sacred Flame will only grow weaker. The Abyss will scale up their attacks, and the
shit.
tragedy we saw with the people of the Springs will only be the first of many.
If we compare the two choices, the former seems to be the lesser of two evils.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Sorry,
Either send
I
people to
know
their
that
death
may
or you
sound
just wait
harsh,
for the
but I
Abyss
bear
to
the name
come.
Malipo. Weighing the costs is my duty. The raw truth can be cruel. But we need to understand it if we want to approach this rationally.
Before we continue, chat, I just have to ask, why does the Pyro Archon zipper go all the way down and you can see it come up in the back? Is that just how she gets this outfit on? She just has to like the way that she gets into this outfit, she just unzips all the way up and down the back and then just like peels it off the side? Like what? Why? Why does the zipper do this? I need answers.
But what would you say, Mualani? This is personal for you, And unlike Kenichi, I dare say it's not a simple case of weighing up which course of action is less painful, is it?
No. I can't choose between them, and I don't want to. Saying that one is preferable over the other is disrespectful to the people who suffered.
You're saying it doesn't matter whether I suspend the pilgrimage. The consequences will be equally painful.
Yes. What happened to Kachina breaks my heart. But I couldn't bring myself to sacrifice other people for her sake.
And that is the crux of the problem.
Except you could.
It's not simply a matter of choosing the lesser of two evils. Either way, there will be people who suffer. And the end result will be the same. Belief in the pilgrimage will waver. Once doubt has crept in, the people will no longer unite in battle against the Abyss. And that is exactly what the Abyss wants.
That's what they
Their
want us to
ultimate
do,
goal
chat.
isn't to break the rules that make the Ode of Resurrection work. It's to destroy the people's faith in them. To prevent what happened to Kachina from happening to anyone else, we need to suspend the pilgrimage. So that is my current plan. And in the meantime, I've made efforts to strengthen each tribe's defenses.
So we're going to
Then
strengthen the tribe's
we have to
defenses,
find
but the
another
sacred
way
flame
of
itself
strengthening the sacred flame
will
to keep the Abyss at bay.
go down. We'll
This
weaken
won't be
unless we
easy.
find a way.
I'll need time to figure out the best
Because it
approach.
strengthens by people not fighting
I
each other.
understand your anger, Mualani.
Yeah.
But I hope that provided some clarity, at least.
Wow. Hyman thought things were gonna get heated for a second, but the Pyro Archon took the time to explain everything so patiently.
You didn't let the
I owe you
flames
an
of her
apology,
emotion
Archon.
get out of control.
I let myself get carried away earlier, and I'm sorry. You're right. We need to focus on finding solutions.
We could always hold the pilgrimage without sending a team to fight in the Night Warden Wars. That way, we would still be able to fuel the sacred flame.
I've
Listen,
considered that.
I'll just fight in the
two
Night Warden
events
Wars
have
for
nearly
you.
Always been linked.
I'll just go over
Without the
there.
chance
I'll just
to
go
fight
take
the
out
Abyss,
all the Abyss.
Pilgrimage
How about
rankings
that?
lose their prestige, and competitor numbers will drop.
How about I just go and
With
how
fewer
about I just go take
participants,
over?
The amount
I
of
got this.
contending fire produced will decrease, and the vicious cycle will continue indefinitely.
So, essentially, the Abyss is taking Kachina hostage.
What happens if you stay in the Night Kingdom for too long
You've
a period
learned
of
about
time?
the concept of ley lines during your travels, yes?
Mhm.
The Night Kingdom is something similar. Staying there for a short period of time shouldn't have an effect on the person. But with the Abyss in the picture, it's a different story. Your sense of self will be devoured until eventually you become one with the sea of souls.
Oh.
Imagine pouring a cup of water into a rushing river. You can try to scoop up another cup, but there's no chance it will be the same water you had before. I won't sugarcoat it. That is the danger Kachina is currently facing.
I don't like that.
Just like you said, Archon. Both of these problems need to be addressed. You can focus all your efforts on dealing with the sacred flame. I will go search for Kachina.
The Abyss poses the same threat to you as it does to her.
Yeah, but it's
It is
fine.
very possible you will not return.
Yes, she will. I'll be with
Knowing
her.
that, do you still choose to go?
I got you. I got
Kachina's
your
waiting
back,
for us
baby.
to rescue her. That's all that matters.
I failed to protect her during our campaign, but I can make it up to her now. I choose to go as well.
Okay. Chaska
Traveler?
too. Let's go.
What do you think?
This isn't how it should end for her. I promised she would have the chance to learn
Understood.
from me.
Then I'll support you in any way I can. The Masters of the Night Wind have a technique that can extract an ancient name from the ley lines.
Oh,
If we can find Kachina's ancient name,
how intriguing.
I can use the link between them to pinpoint her position within the Night Kingdom. Then comes the hard part.
So we have to find her
You need to
name
visit
inside the Night
in
Kingdom?
person and rescue her.
But isn't the Night Kingdom a land of souls? Can we
Yes,
even go
Paimon.
there?
Yes, it is.
Under normal circumstances, only the consciousness can enter. But there is a way to go there in person.
Oh?
However, know that the Night Kingdom will attempt to repel you, and the Abyss certainly won't leave you be.
Are we gonna encounter
by
our
me.
sibling here?
Same here. Fighting the Abyss is nothing new for me.
Maybe our sibling will be in the Night Kingdom.
Paimon's
I'm
the
ready.
only one who's scared?
Yep.
What's
Sitlali of the Masters of the Nightwind once created an artifact that can be used to communicate with the Wayab.
Of the Masters of the
Spirit
Nightwind.
Speaker Stone.
That's pretty
It
cool.
was originally used as a ceremonial artifact wielded by the tribal chiefs. But that spiritual quality also means it can be used to search for an ancient name.
Is this like a new
That
gadget
was
we're
the
getting?
artifact I delivered to the Scions of the Canopy a few days ago. Didn't think I'd be hearing about it again so soon.
Thank you so much for your help, everyone.
Your thanks are unnecessary. I will offer you whatever aid I can.
Now, when's
but
our
your
conversation with the
fellowship and
Archon?
courage are what will truly decide the success of this operation. Besides, you're the ones helping me.
We are.
I can
That's
only
true.
focus on one thing at a time, after all.
We are helping you. Now.
Traveler, I certainly didn't expect our first conversation to be so serious. I've heard all about your accomplishments. Ever since you arrived, I've been hoping to meet you and offer you Natlan's highest level of hospitality.
Can you tell me about how you're an Archon but not an Archon?
Why? Is that not what happened in the other nations you visited?
About that.
These were pretty complicated at the start.
Why?
And, you know, in the middle. But our reputation's solid nowadays.
That's more like it. After all, I've heard you're someone who transcends fate.
You know quite a lot about me.
Perhaps even more than you can imagine.
Oh? Can you tell me more about you?
We can talk about that some other time.
No, talk about it now.
Ideally, this would be the perfect night for a drink and some musical ambiance. But there are important things.
Talk about it now.
Oh, I almost forgot. Atea was wounded in the fight against the Abyss. She wanted us to give this to you. It embodies fond memories and my strength of will. That's what she asked us to tell you. She said you'd know what that means.
Atea.
I didn't think this day would come so soon. The flames of her life force. I can feel them flowing within the talisman.
Oh, Atea.
If things were different, the two of us could have enjoyed the hot springs together while she gave this to me in person. We're supposed to be hot spring buddies after all. But
That's so sad.
don't worry. This talisman means a great deal to me. I'll take good care of it. And once this is all over, I'll pay Atea a visit.
She's gonna die in like 2 days. Ma'am. You should probably visit her soon.
You said you didn't want to jeopardize the production of contending fire. But that's not at all why you decided to suspend the pilgrimage, is it?
Oh,
You're right.
Taniche.
Even now, the production of contending fire is far from sufficient.
He's so perceptive.
Gradual corrosion caused by the Abyss has resulted in a massive shortage of pyro energy. And we're currently at the
Shortage
breaking
of pyro
point
energy.
as things stand. The pilgrimage is a lost cause. Suspending it allows us to save our strength to defend the tribes.
Ooh, no
The
more
Abyss
pyro
has brought
energy?
catastrophe to Natlan. And Kachina's disappearance in the Night Kingdom is a direct consequence of that.
We can't let the general public know that.
No. If the public learned that Natlan's destruction was close at hand, there would be immense panic.
They're about to be destroyed.
But if I said nothing at all, they would have continued to question the integrity of Natlan's heroes.
Another simple choice. The latter was clearly the better solution. But you chose otherwise.
I have never subscribed to the belief that the right choice is the one with the fewest sacrifices. Let's go. There's still a way for the sacred flame to last a little longer.
You mean?
Yes. Come with me.
You mean what? What does she mean? You can't just say you mean and then fade to black. Tell me. Give me the
sacred flame
details.
must never go out. Not only does it strike fear in the Abyss, but it's also the pillar of Natlan's stability. So until our heroes are ready,
Oh,
I will sacrifice my power to keep it burning.
she's gonna channel her power
That
into
can
it?
only last so long. I think we should focus on the remaining ancient name bearers.
Don't let desperation cloud your judgment.
Yeah, Kinich.
Those chosen by the Wayab have already embarked on their destined path. It is for them to decide how that journey ends, not us.
Okay.
All we can do is support them.
Even so,
For you to make this sacrifice, it's not right.
If not me, then who? No other is capable of sustaining the sacred flame. I possess great
Goodness. She can
strength,
sustain my
but I'm
sacred
not
flame,
above
chat.
my
The sacred
people.
flame of my
This
soul.
is part of my duty.
We're gonna get a little cutscene here. Oh, let's go cutscene time.
Archon, it's the Fatui!
The Fatui! Yo, wait, is this Capitano? Is this Capi?
The Archon
It's
of
him!
Natlan. A force to be reckoned with.
It's him,
The
chat!
secret of the ley lines is no secret to me. Long have they been destined for ruin. And since the oath made 5 centuries ago remains unfulfilled,
Oh my goodness.
the Gnosis in your hands.
I don't know what you mean. But it sounds like this is about more than the Tsaritsa.
The sunglasses
of
are so
crisis,
good.
Someone must pick up the mantle of salvation. Your plan has reached an impasse, and now it falls to me to create new rules for Natlan.
Oh, what?
But before the dawn of a new age,
He wants to take over?
the old must be destroyed.
Oh!
I assume that's the end of your speech? Good. People like us. Let our blades do the talking!
What? This is such a cool fight scene! Oh. She just threw like a freaking fire spirit bomb? Oh. Yo, she's burned her glasses up. Oh god. But we already know, I mean, Capitano has like godlike strength, so he can rival Celestia. So I don't know. Does the Pyro Archon even stand a chance here, chat? Okay, she can send tracker missiles after someone. This is like a freaking fighter jet, like, battle right here. It's like a dog fight. What? Oh my god, this is so cool. Holy, what? Yo, did she win? Did she beat Cappy? Yo, she wounded him at least. She left a little flaming patch on him there. Oh! Yo, did Cappy run away?
Masters of the Night Wind. Send word. The captain and his followers must be apprehended.
Oh my god, what? That was amazing.
Are you alright, Archon?
He was a formidable opponent. Exactly what I would expect from the first of the Fatui Harbingers.
She just like punched a
Never
flaming
imagined
hole
someone
in
could match
him.
you in combat. If the Tsaritsa sent him here, why would he bring up what happened 5 centuries ago?
Yeah. And how much does he know about Natlan?
Yo, we need the identity of
The
Capitano.
Harbingers are all driven by their own personal goals. The only purpose that unites them is collecting the Gnosis. But I'm sure the captain has his own reasons for being here as well.
Oh my god.
Whatever his motive, we should
That was
shift
so
our focus to the
cool.
Fatui. If they attack again and we're not prepared, we're done for.
No, we're running out of time. The wound I inflicted should hold him back and weaken him for the time being. Besides, I'm sure you noticed, the power that came to his rescue just now came from the Masters of the Nightwind.
In other words, there are traitors among us.
So that was like, it looked like cryo mist. So are the Masters of the Nightwind maybe like the cryo people? Or like maybe more like cryocentric? I don't know.
Not necessarily. This could prove to be a very valuable turn of events.
Valuable turn of
When we
events, you
exchanged
say?
final blows, I sensed an unusual presence within him.
Is it
I'll
his
need to investigate further.
delusion?
Kanich, go to the Masters of the Nightwind and look into who could have aided the captain. Speak to Sitlali. She should know.
Sitlali of the Masters of
Of
the
course,
Nightwind.
I'll head out right now. Do you still intend to...
Yes, but fear not.
She's like, yeah, but that wasn't even my final form.
Natlan's strength has never rested solely in its Archon.
That's so
Together
cool.
we foresaw the only path
That- her
leads
freaking
to
hair
our
is so
nation's
cool.
future. We must trust in that vision now.
And the music.
Is everything okay, Archon?
Oh. What happened?
Completely fine. Just lamenting the fact that I never got a picture when I could still turn my hair into flames. Too late now.
What happened? You got all blurry
just-
there.
Hope the others have a safe journey.
How interesting. So she gave up part of her power there. Oh, is that the fighting that we missed?
What's happening at the stadium? Did something explode?
It feels like the Archon unleashed her power. She must be fighting a formidable opponent.
Should we go back and check what's going on?
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. We're not gonna go meet
Have
Cappy.
faith in the Archon. She wouldn't lose in a one-on-one confrontation.
Yeah, she's
Once
powerful.
we
It's
find
fine.
Kachina's ancient name, we'll head right back.
Okay, let's just keep climbing. Emma really hopes nothing goes wrong.
Jesus. That was so cool. Hoodie, yeah, it is already 5.0. It came out last night. All right, pay the Scions of the Canopy a visit. All right, sweet. So I have not yet been to the Scions of the Canopy chest. This is a brand new time for us to explore. So now we can explore and we can jump around as these boys.
What can you tell us about the Scions of the Canopy?
The tribe's
So
people
I feel
are
like
very
we have to jump on
adventurous.
those things, maybe.
Oh, kinda like us then.
I'm not so sure. You don't strike me as the type to enjoy danger.
We gotta
The Scions
gotta
of the
practice
Canopy
with this
are a bunch
guy a
of
little
thrill
bit.
seekers.
Let's see.
They love extreme sports like rock climbing, rappelling, volcano parkour.
Volcano
Even bungee
parkour?
jumping without a rope while a Yunkasaur stands at the edge and uses its tongue to catch them.
Bro, I'm so down for volcano
Sound like
parkour.
something you'd be interested in?
Yes.
Okay, that does sound different from our usual adventures.
No. Volcano
Paimon's
parkour
not
sounds
doing any
dope.
of that. She can just cheer you on from the sidelines.
Don't be a little pansy, Paimon. All right. We're getting a little bit more. Oh, what is this? A green obsidian ring. I need to get inside there. Interesting. I'm getting a little bit more used to the parkour aspect of this. And I like that you can you do, these little seeds here, and then you land on a little platform. That's cool. And now it looks like just using the tongue is what takes the phlogiston, because everything else so far seems like running and dashing and that kind of stuff is only taking Yeah, okay. Is not taking anything. And phlogiston is just like when you're using your tongue. And it looked like when I got next to the waypoint here, it restored my phlogiston. Signs of the canopy. Canopy of the cliff tops. Pretty cool, pretty cool. All right, let's go.
Faster.
All right, so that's a little point to turn into one of the little Saurian companions.
Need a surfboard?
That's Waina, the tribal chief.
Waina?
Let's head over to him.
Let's go talk to the tribal chief. All of the chiefs so far have looked really cool, so let's see how does this chief look. I feel like all the chiefs look like Pokemon gym leaders so far.
Chaska.
Yep, this guy looks like a Pokemon gym leader.
Nice to see you again, Waina. I'm afraid we don't have time for pleasantries, so I'll get right to it. We're here for the Spirit Speaker Stone.
Whoa, hold on a second. At least tell me why you need it first.
No time.
My friend Kachina is trapped within the Night Kingdom. We need the stone to find her ancient name and rescue her.
Good enough for you?
Rescue her?
Mm-hmm.
From the Night Kingdom?
Yes, sir.
That's right.
I'm sorry, but someone needs to tell you what you don't want to hear. Going there, a mature warrior would never make such a foolish decision.
Okay.
The nature of battle is unpredictable. You never know how it's going to end. Losing a friend is tragic, but when that happens, the best thing you can do is focus on how to prevent further casualties.
My
I
guy.
appreciate what you're trying to say, Chief Waina.
I appreciate you,
But
but
if the price of maturity is abandoning a friend in need, I'll choose foolishness any day.
Yeah, you tell him.
If Kachina's still holding on, then so will I.
I thought you might say that.
Is something wrong, Waina? This doesn't seem like you.
What if he's like, I lost the stone. I was hoping you wouldn't need it.
Life isn't complete without taking risks. That's always been your mantra.
It's nothing. The Night Kingdom is a dangerous place. Can't blame me for checking if you were up to the task.
Okay, whatever.
If you're that determined, far be it from me to stop you.
Oh, thanks.
Here's the stone.
Oh, it's just sitting right
safe,
next to him.
okay?
Oh yeah, the stone has been
Not
right
like
next
you
to
have
us
to
this whole
spare.
conversation. Here it is, right here on the
Thank you.
floor.
Huh.
Oh, thanks, man.
Seems like you two go way back. But aren't you from the Flower Feather Clan, Chaska?
Oh, Chaska's a peacekeeper, so she's famous throughout the tribes. She's always the one people call to resolve conflicts, so we slowly got to know each other that way.
Melly, are you talking about the cutscene between the Archon and Cappy? Because if so, yes. Holy shit, that was good.
Her younger sister Quichi's always hanging
So
around
good.
the tribe too. She's helped us out a lot in the past.
Oh, you have a younger sister?
She has a younger sister?
Yes, I'll introduce you to her sometime.
Sounds good.
But let's get back to business. Waina, how do we use the stone?
Yeah, thanks for giving it
As
to
you
me, but like,
probably
what the heck
know,
do I do with it,
your
my guy?
intended destination is completely different from the real world. The Night Kingdom is like a river flowing with concepts.
Okay,
And the
okay.
ancient name you seek is like a tiny fish swimming downstream. In that sense, the stone is like a fishing boat drifting down the river. But the boat alone isn't enough. You need a fisherman, experienced enough to steer it in the right direction.
So we need someone that knows how to navigate the
We
Night
couldn't
Kingdom.
do that ourselves?
With a little practice, I'm sure you could. You have the strength and the talent. If you want to make sure this works, though, I could recommend someone to you.
Who?
Oh, indeed.
Vichama, a legendary warrior and
Vichama.
scout from our tribe. He's got a keen eye and a well-honed intuition. Even his ancient name means to seek.
Bichama? Why does that name sound familiar?
He's one of Auntie Atea's hot spring buddies. I've
Ah.
heard stories about him. Where can we find him?
Ever since Malco passed, he spends most of his time gazing out at the scenery from the cliff tops. Follow the path that way, and I'm sure you'll find him.
Thank you. We'll go look for him there.
Good luck. I hope everything goes well.
Yeah, me too, Wayna. Me too. All right, so we have the we have the doctor here. Very good. Now, I'm guessing that this Pyroculi is like way up above. I'm guessing it's not just chilling right here. Yeah, no. That would be too easy, chat. That would be too easy. Can I indwell here? No, I can't indwell on that guy. Hold on, let's grab this Pyroculi real fast. Is it, wait, is it underneath? Right here? No, but there's a chest there. Let's go, chat. We got a chest. See?
Need a surfboard?
Sometimes running around exploring aimlessly pays off. Now, Pyroculi, not here. Again, guessing way, way, way up. So let's go grab that really quick, and then we're going to continue onward. So signs of the canopy. Show me what you got. All right, let's indwell here. Oh, this is the little guy that we brought with us before. All right, cool. I like that when you leave from indwelling, they stay. Like it stays with you, right? So you can like go back to that spot, right? It stays like in where you leave it. Like parking your car, chat. Just park your Saurian. All right, so I'm guessing it's up there. Let's see if we can get up there. I mean, I'm sure we can get up there, but how do we get up there is the question. Can I climb on this? There's a thing over there I can like grapple onto, but that's pretty far away. Oh look, there was one right here. All right, I want this one instead. Sorry. I'm trading in my car for a newer model. All right. Aha! That's how we do it. Oh, dope. And there's the Pyroculi. Hey, we got it. Chat, our brain is so big. Sometimes it scares me how big my brain is. Hi there, guard. Ilapa. I like that I can talk to people as a little Saurian. The guard's just like, what are you doing? Why are you talking to me? Don't worry about it. And I also like that these guys can run up walls. Quinepa berry. Maybe it's for something. Yo, hold on. Chat, it's their Wayob. I found the Wayob. Bro, wait, do we fight? Do I fight this Wayob? Oh. Flow inverted Wayob manifestation. What? If the shield is broken before the arena expires, they also regain a large amount of energy. If they fail to break the shield, the manifestation will generate a barrier based on the value of the remaining elemental shield. Ah, so it deploys its arena moment of trio, creating a shield for itself and absorbing elemental energy of all characters in the arena. Alright, so Morlani's out, but that's fine because this guy looks like he's Hydro anyway.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
So let's go ahead and take him out. So we have to break his shield. Oh dang. Shield is actually kind of beefy, chat. Holy crap.
One with nature.
Shield do be beefy. Oh snap. So if I don't break the shield, then he generates elemental energy shield. Oh god, he can do a Kamehameha wave. Holy moly. Man, Morlani's in my party because she's cute, but she is useless here. Not only because she's level 40, but also because she's Hydra. Alright, now we can do some damage.
Into the wind.
Although I'm guessing he's probably not immune to Hydra. Are you immune to Hydra? No, but just, you know, we did no damage to him, which is fine. It was expected. But probably would have been a good idea to have, you know, someone else in here. Alright, so I need to deal elemental damage. Oh, come on, Yoimiya.
The wind knows.
Oh, yeah, let's go. We got it. Alright. Yoimiya, do your stuff. Take him out, girl. Whoa, you trying to... I don't like that. I don't like when you do that to me. I don't even want that.
Gather.
Oh, yeah. Finish him. Flawless victory. Damn. That's a fun enemy. That's a fun fight. Would have been much easier if I didn't have a level 40 Morlani. But he's just right here. So we found this guy right here above the signs of the canopy. Very interesting new enemy. All right, might as well grab the waypoint while we're up here, and then let's go find Vichama. I wonder how Kinich's like exploration talent is gonna work, because you know we have Molani with the surfing, we have Kachina with her turbo twirly. I'm excited to play around with Kinich when he comes out. I don't want to wait 3 weeks for him to come out though. That's so long. Yeah, it was shown, but I want more detail. It was shown in the special program for sure.
The scenery from the cliff tops. Ah, that must be him. Hello there. Are you Vichama?
That's me. Did you need something?
Yeah, he's probably similar or almost identical. Yeah, to the Yumkasaurs.
What? You're
just like swing.
You can bring someone back from the Night Kingdom.
Yeah, dude.
How is that even possible?
Don't worry about it.
No.
You legendary
Think
scout.
about it. Anything's possible in that kind of place. But that would mean
that we go there.
Are you okay? You don't look so good.
You look pale, my boy.
Everything's fine. I'll help you, but I do have a small request. After I help you find Kachina's ancient name, I want to use the stone to look for my friends as well.
Your friend?
Oh?
Oh, why not mention someone named Malco? Is that who you're talking about?
Yes, but I'd rather not get into it if it's all the same to you.
No, it's not the
That's
same
not
to
a
me.
problem.
Tell me everything.
We agree to your request.
Yeah. Since you're helping us find Kachina's ancient name, it's only right that we return the favor.
Then we're
fine.
agreed. Can I have a look at the stone?
No. Why are we just handing the stone over to people? Also, to be fair, that looks like 2 stones. Just saying. Deep in thought.
I see. From what I can tell, it functions almost like an abyssal pylon. Both connect the Night Kingdom to the living world. Once the connection is established, the abyss will come surging through the opening like a predator honing in on the scent of blood.
Oh.
So we have to be sure not to use it in a tribal settlement.
Wow, you got all that just from looking at it?
I just picked up on the basics, really. I still have no idea why it works. You said someone named Sitlali invented this. They must be a genius. I'll go find an open area and start setting things up. In the meantime, I need you to get 2 things for me.
Okay.
We'll go right away. What do you need?
First, I'll need some hook ropes. Pretty much every store around here carries them, so no need to go anywhere special. Oh, and I need to build a net out of them.
Wait,
A
are you
net
saying you're
out of
going to use a
hook
real
ropes?
net to catch Kachina's ancient name? How does that work when one's tangible and one's not?
By creating something tangible in our world, like a net, we can create a connection to a corresponding concept in the Night Kingdom.
Oh.
Basically, I'm going to use the concept of a net to catch something equally intangible, an ancient name.
You know, Vichama's a big brain, okay? This
What
guy's
about
smart.
the second thing you needed?
Right. I need 2 chunks of obsidian. Once we bring the ancient names into our world, we'll need a place to store them. Normally, you can only get obsidian from the Children of Echoes, but I heard there's a traveling merchant from that tribe around here somewhere.
Yeah, let this man cook.
Maybe you can try your luck there.
Gotcha!
All right, let's split up. See that clearing? Let's meet over there when you're done. Oh, and
See the top
you
of
can
that
send someone
mountain,
with me if
climb
you
up
want.
there and meet me.
In case you're...
What do you think, Chaska?
There's no need. Lena spoke highly of you.
I appreciate it.
Wayna.
doesn't
Well,
mean
I don't
much
trust
to me.
Wayna. I just met Wayna.
Anyway, it'll take some time to set everything up, so no need to rush.
All right, see you in a bit, my guy. See you in a bit. Still don't know if I trust you. Just because Wayna trusts you.
He seems so defeated, but also really invested in the stone at the same time.
I think he just
I don't
misses
have
his
any more insight than
buddy.
you, Paimon. Let's just focus on the preparations for now. Hang on,
Sounds good.
Kachina. We're coming for you.
We're coming for you, Kachina. Hang in there. Oh, I love the little guys. Chat, I just want to spend my life as a little guy. Can I just be a little guy forever? I'm a little guy for life. Just, I don't need to pull for characters anymore. Just let me pull for Sari and companions. Please and thank you. That's a lie, chat. I need to pull for characters. I need to pull for every character.
Hello.
But also, sorry,
Do you
hella
have any
cute.
hook ropes for sale?
Hella cute.
Hook ropes? As in rock climbing equipment?
Bro, I don't know. He just called them hook ropes. Why you gotta make me feel
How
dumb?
much for your whole stock?
Oh, the whole thing? Let me see. That would be 30,000 more.
That would be...
Deal?
Deal.
Wait, really?
What, you want me to drive down the price? We just need these as fast as possible. Thanks.
Oh, no problem at all. I'll even pass along some information on the house. These ropes are usually used by rock climbing enthusiasts. If you want to learn, Roka's the person you want to ask.
Yeah, but why? It's like 30 grand? Got it.
All right. That's everything.
Now we need the obsidian. Let's go talk to the traveling merchant Vichama mentioned.
Oh, the traveling merchant who's conveniently located right next to us.
Excuse me, do you sell obsidian?
Why, yes. I've got a chunk for sale right over there.
I need 2.
Perfect. Is that the only one, though? We actually need 2.
That might be tough. Tell you what, I'll take a look through these boxes over here, and we'll see what we can find.
Tell you what.
Thank you so much.
Bro, I want his little glasses, jeweler's eye.
Everything's going according to plan.
I know, it's just... I could tell Vichama feels the same way about his friend that I do about Kachina. I hope this chunk of obsidian isn't the only one.
I mean, we could just
Kachina
go to
always
the Children of
carries all sorts
Echoes
shiny stones with her.
and get
If I
one
was
there.
the one trapped in the Night Kingdom, she'd have a whole pile of obsidian ready in a heartbeat.
Well, would you look at that? I did bring an extra. Here you go, young lady. How does it look?
Oh, well, would you look at that?
Thank you. How much do I owe you?
2 million more.
If you hadn't shown up, these stones would have just sat here collecting dust. I'll take 3,000 more for
3,000?
Here you go.
Wait.
I heard you mention Vichama just now. You running an errand for him then?
We just spent 30,000 mora on ropes with hooks tied to them. And then 3,000 mora? 1/10 of the price on 2 chunks of obsidian? The math ain't math in Genshin.
How's he doing? Malko's been gone for 5 years now. It's about time he started to move forward.
He's been gone for 5 years now.
I heard about it in passing while I was out drinking one night, but I don't know all the details. Vichama and Malko grew up together, and even made a name for themselves together. Malko was an amazing fighter, capable of knocking out multiple opponents in a single hit, while
Claymore
Vichama
user,
excelled at
obviously.
scouting and analyzing the battlefield.
My day's going great. How's your day
Made
going?
an excellent team and managed to beat back the Abyss several times. 5 years ago, they both emerged triumphant in the pilgrimage and were placed on the same team to fight the Abyss. But on the eve of battle, the Abyss launched an attack on their tribe, and Vichama suffered an injury to his leg while attempting to rescue someone.
Then what happened?
The team
Tell me
agreed that he
more.
couldn't fight the Abyss in his condition. Vichama didn't argue. He knew going to the front lines with an injured leg would make him a burden.
And
in
then they
battle.
lost.
So they raised the
And
issue
no
with
one got
Pyro
resurrected.
Archon, and she agreed to let him stay behind. It's just... Malko and the others ended up facing hordes of abyssal monsters in numbers that far exceeded anyone's expectations. The team made an error in judgment, and they fell to the onslaught. Vichama went into a deep depression after that. He blames himself for everything.
Doesn't sound like it was his fault, but what if I want to say it does sound like it was his fault? Yeah, that sounds like it's your bad, Vichama. Shouldn't have gotten hurt.
Oh,
Alright, it was an
you're not
impossible
wrong.
situation.
But it's possible he chooses to blame himself. Not because he did something wrong, but because he wasn't able to do anything at all.
I suppose.
I've tried convincing him to move forward, to stop dwelling on the past. But the shadow of Malko's death hangs over him still. The
I don't know why
abyss
my
has
camera's been
caused
freezing so much recently.
suffering,
I need to fix this
and
thing.
some wounds never heal. I wish there was something he could do to make himself feel better.
Me too,
But,
I wish. If only.
Anyway, that's the gist of it. Maybe you could help him talk things through sometime. I would really appreciate it.
Sure. We can do that, my guy. Let's go meet up with Vichama, the sad boy. Oh, there's so much fun. Except when I just am like chain falling here. Okay, that's better. Alright, we got another one up there somewhere. Oh, so you can take a couple steps of like a couple like running steps up a wall, but not too many. See, like 2 or 3 like step. Oh, yo!
Need a surfboard?
Pyro crystal flies!
Need a surfboard?
No, I don't need a surfboard, but thank you for the offer. But I do need this guy back. Thank you. Oh, so much fun. Just get a jet around on this thing. All right, what's up here? A chest? Can I open chests as a Saurian? I can. I love that for us. All right. Hello, my guy. What up, Vichama? What up, Vichama?
Did you get everything?
Yeah, dude.
Yep, it's all here. When do we start?
I've made all the necessary adjustments, so we're good to go.
Wait, how do you know how it
As
works?
agreed, I'll help you find Kachina's ancient name, and then you return the favor.
I'm gonna ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Are you seeking your friend's ancient name for the same reason as us?
Yeah, after Malko fell, I scoured the battlefield to see what happened. It turned out he wasn't bested by some impossibly powerful foe. He was dragged to his grave by the sheer number of enemies.
Overwhelmed.
If I had been there, I would have been able to sense the danger. I could have warned them not to advance. I've always blamed myself for what happened. But when you told me about Kachina, I realized there's a chance Malko might also be alive, fighting for survival in the Night Kingdom.
But that
I
happened
mean,
several years
maybe,
ago,
but it
right?
was 5 years ago, dude.
The Pyro Archon said all life within the Night Kingdom eventually becomes one with the Sea of Souls.
There might not be much hope, but I still have to try. Malko and I promised each other, even if we never managed to root out the Abyss for good, we would fight together until the end. All right, let's
Well,
get
I like
to
the
it.
thing on his wrist
I'll
there. Is
start
that like a
searching
little
for the
like grappling hook?
conceptualized
That's kind of
version
cool.
of Kachina's ancient name. If you see any fragments scattered around the area, please collect them.
All right, sounds good. So wait, before he was like, I have no idea how this
Make sure
works.
you prepare yourselves for
And now he's just like,
As I said, the
I
stone
got
will
this.
link the mortal realm to the Night Kingdom.
all right. So
Look at that golden thing. It must be one of those fragments Vichama.
hold on, we're gonna switch back to Yelan real fast, just because again, Milani,
Let's go get
you're still
ourselves
only
some
level
engine.
40.
Let's get closer.
So let's collect our fragments. There we go, very easy. Very good. Look how I collect all of the fragments, chat. Very respectful, very demure, very cutesy, very demure.
Take it easy.
Whoa, monsters incoming! Watch out, everyone!
Ooh, I like the little, like the Saurian Abyss enemies we get, chat. Not gonna lie, they're
Into the
fun.
wind. Stabilize.
Here comes the cash.
I'm a fan of the little the little cool purple galaxy one. They look like they're little galaxies. I know that they're abyss, but they look like little galaxies. Oh, also, did he just get struck by lightning? Unlucky, my guy, unlucky.
Quietly now. Gotcha.
One with nature.
Yeah, I know we're gonna score a pyro here. It's fine.
Quietly
But
now.
also, you done, son.
How much longer, Vichama?
Not long. We're getting close.
Well, it looks like we're about halfway through the gauge that's up on the top, so I'm guessing we have to finish that. Come on. Can you not see the gauge up above your head? that certainly exists in real life and is not a representation of an abstract idea. That's weird.
Vichama!
Oh. Oh.
Quick, take it!
Take it! Is that Kachina's name? That better be Kachina's name.
I found Kachina's ancient name. Hang in there, Malko.
All right.
Just a little longer.
Something bad's
Something's
gonna
not right.
happen.
The power of the abyss is getting stronger.
You gotta stop it. You gotta cut it out, my guy.
The abyss is corroding his body. Vichama, you can't keep going. You'll die.
What if I
Just died
siphon
5
it
years
off?
ago.
Oh my
I
god.
just need a little more time. Please, I'm almost there.
Come on, come on. What if I... Yeah, I'll buy you some
Thank
time. Siphon it off. There we go. Oh, we just have to keep getting space? All right. Go, 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 go,
The
go.
power of the abyss is strong.
Yeah, it's strong, but I am stronger. I got you. I got you.
This power.
Hanging in there?
Can't hold him back much longer.
No, why can't I find him? Why?
The power of spamage.
He can't wait any longer. Pull him away from the stone, Mualani.
I already tried, but the power of the abyss has him in a chokehold. It's like he's tied to the stone with an invisible rope.
In that case, we have no choice. I'm sorry, Seed Molly.
Yo, she's
Get
gonna
back.
she's gonna destroy the stone. Oh, she's an archer.
Wait!
So Chaska is a bow user confirmed. That's cool. Also, looked like a pretty cool weapon she had there.
What happened just now? It looked like the spirit speaker stone was...
The stone's
Destroyed.
power was spiraling out of control. The only way to stop it was to destroy it.
Very
We
decisive
were all
move.
caught in the shockwave of the explosion. You might feel dizzy for a while, but that's normal.
Give us a heads up next time, will you? You're lucky we managed to dodge it in time.
I don't know if
I thought I said to get back.
I don't know if
Yeah,
Broberg
barely a
did, though.
second before you made it go poof. Not everyone has your reflexes, Chaska. We were this close to getting dragged into the explosion.
But what about Vichama?
Okay, I'll be more careful next time.
At least Kachina's ancient name is still in one piece. Wait, where's Vichama?
Yeah, he's gone.
Vichama!
Oh. He survived? What?
Vichama!
He was right in front of it.
I couldn't find Malko's ancient name. It must be completely gone by now. Once your ancient
Vichama.
name disappears, there's no coming back. From the very beginning, I knew there was a slim chance, but still. And now, it's too late to save him. From the minute he left that day, it was already too late.
Damn.
Vichama.
I'm sure he's heard enough condolences over the years. Let's just give him some space.
I'll give you some space, my
What's
guy.
that in your hands, Vichama? It
Oh,
looks like something's glowing.
maybe it is an ancient name.
This is...
Oh. A weird crack in the obsidian? Whoa.
Hey, Malko. Got any strength left?
Not enough to swing a sword, but to say a few last words? Sure.
Too bad. No one will get to hear them.
Is this their last
I
words?
never thought I'd actually die on this mission.
Oh, man.
Not that I'm afraid to die. It's just hard thinking about my mom's face when she hears the news.
Oh,
Guess
Oh
I
my
have something to
God.
be thankful for then. My parents died a long time ago. They won't have to mourn me.
that's so sad. Damn.
Pisak! Always had to beat me at everything, didn't you? Right to the end, you were never one for goodbyes.
Bro, his buddy just died.
You're right. Maybe no one will get to hear our last words. But just in case... Vichama... I'm so glad you didn't come with us.
Oh, man.
Don't be sad. Just keep on living. For the both of us.
Damn. Bro, why is that flashback gotta be so sad?
A memory?
Oh.
Seems like we were able to salvage something after all.
Yeah. he just heard his friend's dying words, like right before his friend, like, you know, gone forever, and we're just like, does that make you feel better? Wow.
Of course. Seeing him, hearing his voice again, it makes me unbelievably happy. But it also brings with it an even deeper pain.
A deeper pain? Why?
Malco was always the type to put on a brave face. But in that memory just now, his hands were shaking, and his smile was forced. For all these years, I regretted not being able to fight alongside him to the end. And now I know, at the end of his life, he was thinking the same thing.
Vichama.
I'm fine. Actually, I heard Chief Wyna wasn't really on board with your plan to go to the Night Kingdom.
Yeah, he wasn't.
When you asked for my help, I hesitated too. I knew helping you find your friend's ancient name meant leading you one step closer to danger. But I also understood why you had to try. Everyone has regrets in life, but not everyone gets the chance to make up for them. Once allowed to fester, guilt strips us of our most valuable qualities as warriors. In that sense, we might as well choose the braver path from the very beginning.
You mean fighting while injured?
If I could do it all over again, I would have followed Malco to the front lines no matter what. Even with an injured leg, there were still things I could have done. That way, even if the outcome stayed the same, I still would have fought alongside him to the end. There are critical junctures in life, and if you don't seize the chance to act, there's no going back.
It's true, chat.
That's something I had to learn in hindsight. But you're still at the crossroads of your journey, so I hope you can walk away without regrets.
Thank you, Vichama. I feel even more determined now. Kachina will come back to us. I'll make sure of it. I promised I would find her, and I intend to keep that promise.
That's good to hear. Strange. My body,
Once
your
abyssal
organs
corrosion
are
enters
failing
body,
from the inside.
The portion will fuse itself to your internal organs.
Mm-hmm.
Even though the Traveler possesses powers of purification, the corrosion can never be fully eradicated.
Gonna die.
Thanks to her, though, you were only briefly exposed. Slowing your breathing and controlling your emotions should help you keep the symptoms in check.
Yeah, buddy, control your emotions. Stop being so sad all the time. Cringe.
That does make me feel better. You seem very knowledgeable about it.
Yeah, how are you knowledgeable about that?
Just speaking from experience, that's all.
Oh, Chaska, are you abyssally touched?
We've recovered Kachina's ancient name, so we're off to a great start. Oh, and apologize for destroying the Spirit Speaker Stone. We had no choice, though, so he'll probably understand. Right?
Yeah, I'll probably understand. Oh, who are you?
Koichi, are you really going to just stand there like that? I don't know what you want from me.
Damn, he
I
has
think you know exactly
problems.
what I'm
She
trying
looks
to
cool.
say, Uncle Wyna. I can hear it in your voice.
Honestly, it's just one thing after another with you two.
Koichi.
They're back.
Koichi? Future 4-star? Maybe? Looks kind of cool.
What are you doing here?
Don't play dumb with your own sister.
Oh, that's her
You
little
know
sister.
Exactly why I'm here.
What if she was a 4-star on her older sister's banner? That'd be
I
awesome.
borrow Chaska for a few minutes. You come with me.
That would be awesome, though. What if Chaska 5-star and then Koichi,
I'll be just a moment.
or Chuichi, or however you say her name, is a 4-star on the banner? I do like her outfit. She looks like a healer.
Koichi,
She looks like a doctor.
Chaska's younger sister. Although the two aren't actually related by blood, it's kind of a long story.
She calls
It's
her
not really
Chaska's
my
sister
story
now.
to tell, but I guess it's not a secret. You see, Chaska was actually raised by cuckoo sores.
Wait, Chaska was raised by saurians?
When she was a child and abandoned in the wild as a result.
Oh my god.
The Abyss found her out there, all on her own, and tried to devour her. But in the end, all that did was trigger her will to live.
Jesus.
That strength of will pushed her to survive. But it also planted a seed of conflict within her.
She was raised by the saurians.
She was
love
adopted
that.
by the cuckoo source. Wherever they went, she followed, getting into fights right and left.
For some reason, Paimon can totally imagine that.
Makes
Well,
sense.
when Chaska finally returned to human society, it was Koichi's parents who adopted her. At the time, Chaska still had a habit of getting into fights, so Koichi was always taking her around, apologizing to everyone.
Ah, I remember those days. One of those fights was definitely with me. But, you know, kids. You're fighting one minute and your friend's the next.
That is true.
Eventually, she found a way to rein in that desire to fight. And now she's who people call to resolve conflicts. She's known as the Peacemaker.
The
It
Peacemaker.
sounds like she still argues with Koichi, though. Don't siblings usually stop fighting when they get older?
That is true. My brother and I did stop fighting
That's
when we got
partly my
older.
fault. Koichi asked me to stop Chaska from doing anything dangerous,
Ooh.
but you probably know by now, once Chaska makes up her mind, there's no changing it.
Oh, I get it. No wonder you tried to talk us out of going to the Night Kingdom. Chaska even said that wasn't like you.
He's like, sorry,
I'm all for your
Koichi.
adventure.
Didn't mean to.
You need to take risks when you're young, because by the time you're my age, you couldn't attempt something like that even if you wanted to. Still, I can understand
That's
where
true.
Koichi's
Take
coming
risks
from.
when you're young.
In the
Okay,
end,
okay.
Nobody wants to sit
When
back
you're
and let a
young
loved
and
one put their
agile
life
and
on the line.
recover quickly, don't wake up just with random aches and pains wondering where they came from, chat. Oh,
All right,
they fighting.
it's just the two of us now. You have 1 minute to explain yourself.
I don't have anything to say. You don't have to approve, but you should know I only do what's necessary.
That attitude is exactly the problem. It's like you don't care. You try to sneak off to the Night Kingdom behind my back and then play it down as if it's just a trip abroad.
Well, technically
I'm
I
just
am going
I mean,
abroad,
we
right?
are just going to a bar to the Night
Again
Kingdom.
with the excuses. We agreed, didn't we? There are 4 levels of danger. If it's not something urgent, you can only engage in level 2 danger and below.
Wait,
You
what?
can only go up to level 3.
You can
if the
only
situation
go
is
level
so
2 and
dire,
below.
There's absolutely no alternative.
What?
Trip to the Night Kingdom? If that's not a
Listen.
level 4, I don't know what is.
It was
You
a
feel like you're
necessary
going to sneak
level
into the place
4.
Without saying anything.
What do you mean sneak into the place? I always planned on walking in there with my head held high.
Yeah, it was a necessary
Brought up
level
Uncle
4.
Wina, didn't you? He promised me he'd stop you from doing anything dangerous. Oh, it's like he didn't even try.
No,
You
he
feel like
didn't.
he went back on his word. What if I told you my mind was made up, and there was nothing he could have done? Not even by force.
Oh, I knew it. So he did try to say something, but you didn't listen.
Maybe.
This is important. If you were in my shoes, you'd make the same decision.
You don't know that. I'm a doctor.
Oh, she is a
and
doctor.
I handle logistics.
She looks like a doctor
You're
because she
going to
is a
waltz
doctor.
Into a
That
dangerous
makes sense.
situation where you could lose control at any moment. It's my duty to say something.
All right, whatever. Anything else?
You. What do you mean, anything else?
Anything
Why don't you
else?
reflect on what you've done and promise me you'll stay put?
Time out.
No.
Is this one of our normal arguments or a serious one?
She's like, oh, hold
Doesn't sound
on.
like I'm joking.
Wait, hold on. Are you serious right now?
You need to know something. What happened to Kachina was partially my fault.
Oh, damn.
I can't leave her there to die.
It was your fault.
That's not who I am.
How was it your
But
fault?
the person you become when you lose control, that's also not who you are.
The person you
That's a
become when you
different issue.
lose
You
control?
said it yourself.
Bro.
A person is only as good
Shaska
as their
alt
morals.
hints, maybe?
If I want to live in Natlan,
She becomes something else in her alt form, maybe? She goes
Also told you that
crazy.
managing your condition is equally important.
sometimes you have to make sacrifices. All right, let's stop this here. If we keep going, I might actually have to get serious. And I think Wina prefers his roof attached to his house.
Is
Oh,
that
damn.
a threat? That sounds like a threat to me.
Koichi! Younger sisters are supposed to listen to their elders.
Yeah, Koichi.
So, you're really going to go, no matter what I say?
Arya, hi there.
I'm supposed to be your sister.
Then support me.
Yeah. Support
I'll be
me as a
back.
sister.
All you have to do is wait.
Chaska. So, that's it. Why'd you have to turn out to be so darn annoying?
Annoying. Koichi's voice actress is very good. I like Chaska's as well. I like all the VA so far.
You two are something else.
Something you wanted to say?
I know you aren't related by blood, but you two sure are similar.
Really?
You know, I said that very thing to Koichi not too long ago, and she reacted the exact same way, down to the very tone of voice. It's not my place to get
A
involved.
lot more similar
but I
than
will
you
say
would
this.
think.
Try to spend a little more time with your sister.
All right, fine.
You're tough kids. That doesn't mean you have to go it alone.
Thank you.
I like how he calls them kids.
Anytime. All right. If you're done with the Spirit Speaker Stone, you might as well hand it over.
Yeah.
According to Kinich, it's an important ceremonial artifact, so it'd be safer to keep it with me.
About that.
So...
If only Tone Deaf Bard was here, he could have repaired it just like the Holy Liar.
It might be in a few more pieces than you remember.
Huh?
Yeah, so I'm sorry, bud. It's kind of
I see.
broken.
Sounds like it was an urgent situation. If someone's life was on the line, then you had no choice.
Have a good one, Arya.
Citlali's going to be a nightmare to deal with now that you've broken her stuff. I'll stay safe out
Let's
there.
go
in the
talk to
night,
Citlali
okay?
and tell her we broke her stuff.
I'll wait here for your safe return.
All right, so now are we traveling to the Night Kingdom now? Oh, tribal secret spaces. When you explore the area around Natlan's various tribes, you occasionally find similar-looking obsidian ring fragments. Combining them allow you to obtain the pass that will let you enter these secret spaces. Ooh. Each tribe has its secret space. The gods of night once made a pact with humans that only qualified heroes may enter these spaces and obtain all that lies within. Oh, are these like treasure troves around? That's cool. That's very cool. All right, let's go back to chat with Mawika now. Are we gonna get to talk about Cappy a little bit? Maybe. Tell me all about Capitano. All right. Oh, let's grab this while we're here. Might as well. Is this like the throne room here, chat? What is this? What is this called on the map? Yes, the speaker's chamber. So is she like the speaker for the Pyro Archon? Is she a conduit for the Pyro Archon? Because they're just humans. I'm very confused. Hi there.
We're back! We found Kachina's ancient name, too!
Yeah, what happened
Well,
here?
it's fairly complicated. Let me give you the condensed version.
Capitano?
The Fatui again? We can't go anywhere without them causing trouble.
Patui
But
Fatui,
what if
chat.
the Fatui finds out you've lost your power? Won't they try to take advantage of the situation?
That's why it has to be our little secret. No one else can know, or we're asking for trouble.
Yes, sounds good.
Look, I wish I could offer you some sort of consolation, but I won't lie to you. With multiple factions closing in, there's nothing comforting about the situation we're facing. Still, all you need to do is focus on your goal. You can leave the complicated matters to me.
I can also step in on the Pyro Archon's behalf. There's a
Oh?
limit to what I can accomplish, but I'll help you however I can.
You can step in on the
There's no need
Archon's
to be
behalf.
so modest, Yuan-san. Your incredible strength has long been a well-known fact. You're the pride of your tribe.
You were also the
Archon,
Natlan character that was shown
I'm
in the
sorry
Travail
about before.
trailer. So,
You have so much on your plate, so much that you have to worry about. But all I could do was focus on my own feelings.
You have nothing to be sorry about. We all get overwhelmed by our emotions, myself included. Your reaction to Kachina's disappearance, I understand that feeling very well. Well, now that we have Kachina's ancient name, let's go track her down. Follow me.
Follow me. Following.
What is this place?
Indeed.
Hey, isn't that Atea's talisman?
Seems to be.
Good eye. This is where I store all the various mementos I've collected.
Whoa. I've never seen this place before. There's so many things in here.
It looks like there are items from every tribe. Collecting them must have taken a lot of effort.
I suppose you could think of it as a hobby of sorts. In Natlan, everyone grows up listening to the stories of heroes, and physical items do a far better job of preserving those stories than our own memory. Now, I still have some preparations to make for the ceremony, so feel free to take a look around in the meantime. If you're curious about an item, I'm more than willing to tell you about its origins.
Alright, we'll have a look.
Let's see a little. Do we get a little more lore dumping here? A little more information about. Alright, observe the fishing equipment. This is obviously from.
Hey, there's a fishing rod here.
Morani's tribe.
It must have belonged to the people of the springs.
That's right. It belongs to a legendary fisherman named Matavaru. I have his entire set of fishing equipment, actually. He and I met in a tavern. He told me about a particular kind of giant fish and his meticulous plan to catch it. In his eyes, I saw a hunger and a strong fighting spirit. To him, the sea was the battlefield upon which he staked his honor.
So,
I like
did he
that.
do it?
I like that. Did he catch the fish?
The next time I saw him, he was covered in scars.
Oh.
It turned out the fish he sought had been corroded by the abyss. He
Damn.
managed to kill the fish, but sustained a serious injury in the process, which meant he could never go deep-sea fishing again. Can a fisherman claim victory if he fails to bring back his catch?
Well, Paimon thinks he won.
I mean, yeah, if he beat
That
it.
was my answer as well. The experience
Obviously,
was
he
far
won.
more valuable than the prize itself. In the end, he didn't want his tools to go to waste, so he gave them to me.
Wait, that
So
means
nice.
you also know how to fish.
Or maybe you just collect.
Maybe we can go head-to-head sometime.
All right. So that was the fishing equipment. The talisman we already know about, but let's hear a little bit more about
This
it maybe.
is Atea's talisman.
I'm sure you're familiar with this one already. Atea was rarely ever without it. The talisman brought her a lot of luck in battle.
Okay. Anything else? What's this jar? Ooh, interesting looking jar.
There are so many jars and potions around here. Do they have anything to do with alchemy?
Let me bring Albedo in
No.
here.
Those belong to the Masters of the Night Wind.
Huh.
They're ceremonial tools used to amplify the ability to communicate with the Night Kingdom and the Wyab. Yamaya is an expert in this field, and she
Yamaya.
taught me a lot. Even though she appears stoic and serious, she actually has a keen sense of humor. The tools you see here are quite traditional. Her students found them outdated, so she passed them on to me. The contents of the jars aren't all that special.
Oh, what's in the middle?
Except the big jar in the middle.
What's in the middle?
That's what she really wanted to give me.
Ooh, must be something really cool. What's inside?
A body.
Grape juice.
Oh. Wine. Probably wine now.
It's quite tasty, although probably expired by now.
It's probably wine by now. Anything over here? A belt from Yuanshen's tribe, it would seem.
Whoa, that belt is bigger than Paimon's head.
The Collective of Plenty are known for their
Collective of-
bodybuilding competitions and contests
Oh,
of
Collective
strength.
of Plenty.
This belt
Oh.
is a symbol of great honor within the tribe.
Yo,
The
WWE belt.
association with strength might also have been the reason the original belt was extremely heavy. It was difficult for even two people to lift. And even if a warrior had the strength to put it on, wearing it for any length of time would still leave them gasping for breath.
Sounds like it.
So the owner of the original belt, Kitera, commissioned a craftsman to make a copy identical in appearance but far lighter in weight. That is the belt you see before you. He would often wear this version when training in order to protect his waist.
Or he made a lighter version so he could wear it all the time and show it off.
I think it's that one. I think it's probably that one. Is that everything that we can inspect? We can talk to people. Should we talk? Let's
This
talk to
flower
Joska.
looks like it's thriving.
Let's talk to Milani.
This fishing basket looks familiar.
Yeah, probably because it's from your place. Oof.
Make sure to handle everything with care. This cup, for example, it's heavier than it looks.
Good to know. Thank you for telling. Ooh, this weapon. What is this?
Whoa, this weapon is huge! Which tribe did it belong to?
Ah, that weapon belonged to Teyvat, a hero from 500 years ago.
500 years
Strictly
ago.
speaking, he didn't belong to any single tribe. That's because even before the disaster with the Abyss broke out, he had already been exiled.
Yeah, it does look like the Battle Pass weapon.
Exiled?
It was a punishment imposed out of necessity, but he accepted it all the same. He believed it was what he deserved. When the Abyss attacked, the tribes found themselves in urgent need of a powerful figure to lead them into the battle, and there was no one more courageous or resolute than him. He united the 6 tribes
Ooh, he
and accomplished
united
great
them.
feats throughout the war. Ultimately, he perished, and because he had already lost his ancient name, the Ode of Resurrection was unable to bring him back.
Oh, damn.
And so, he was laid to rest, alongside the countless warriors and civilians who lost their lives, buried in the soil of his native land.
Wow, he sounds like a true hero.
Indeed, even now his story is told throughout the land.
Okay. But let's look at this picture right here. Because it looks like it's Marika and a younger girl, maybe a younger sister, and then 2 older people who are potentially her parents. Let me see. Let's get a better look at it, chat. There we go. Yeah, it looks like we have definitely Marika. The mom, that's definitely her mom. She has the same little like tuft of hair here. Probably her dad, and probably a younger sister.
The powder still needs some time to settle, so let's wait a little longer. Well, what do you think of my collection?
I like your
Do
collection.
you feel like you have a better understanding of Natlan's culture now?
I have a deep understanding of the
Each item
culture of
represents
Natlan.
a different story. Seems like Natlan's really been through a lot. Does every item hold a special memory, just like Atea's talisman?
Probably yes.
That's right. The items in my collection actually serve a similar purpose to the ancient names passed down among the tribes. They demonstrate the true shape of time.
The shape of time?
Most people perceive time as a linear concept, almost like a straight line that can only move forward. We cannot change the past or predict the future. But there's also a different theory, one that I believe to be closer to the truth. Namely, that the past, present, and future all exist at once.
Oh, is that so?
Let's say your journey ended right now.
So what does this mean for us and our sibling?
Experience in each nation, which one would you say was the most important? Exactly. Even at the end of your journey, the things you experienced along the way don't cease to exist. They become
That's true.
part of who you are.
Okay.
Take out a portion of that journey, and you would likely make very different decisions, and eventually arrive at a very different destination.
You're not wrong.
The future is the same way. It exists even though it has yet to come to pass. We just lack the means to perceive it. Of course, there are those with the power to foresee the future. They simply call it by a different name. Fate.
Fate.
You're quite familiar with that concept, I would imagine.
That does
Yes.
kinda make sense. sense.
We are very familiar with
it. The
it.
future hasn't happened, but already exists.
Sure.
Humanity excels at living in the present, but too often we forget the past and neglect the future.
Ancient names record the past,
while the pilgrimage and the Night Warden Wars lead us to a better future. Only by uniting the people of Natlan across countless eras can we fight back against an enemy as formidable as the Abyss. To come up with such a set of rules, the first Pyro Archon must have possessed a level of insight I can only imagine.
So the first Pyro Archon created the rules of
That's
Natlan.
correct. At first, he was a mortal man with no special
So
power.
how? I'm so
After
confused
he
by
ascended
this.
to the divine throne, he used it to
Mortals
borrow
ascending
power
to
from
the
the heavens
divine
and establish
throne.
the rules of Natlan.
Okay.
Namely, a framework through which ordinary people can ascend to Archonhood. By holding the pilgrimage, we're able to determine the strongest among us. And when that person ascends to the divine throne, their inner flame will awaken.
So if they have like a different
In addition,
vision
the sacred
before,
flame will grant
and then
them
they
significant knowledge and memory
ascend,
of this land. After all,
they become
that's how
pyro?
I came to know everything I just told you.
That's so interesting.
So it all
Do you
comes
also get a
down
cool
to
outfit?
The power of the divine throne and the rules.
So the throne holds the power,
Wait,
not
is that
the individual.
Family portrait?
Yes.
Oh, hey.
As my mother,
I was right.
father, younger sister, and the little saurians we raised, I turned a piece of my dad's leather armor into a canvas and commissioned a famous artist to paint our likeness.
Your sister is so cute! It looks like the two of you are really close.
Are or
I was having
were?
a hard time thinking of an Archon as an ordinary person, but seeing this portrait, it kind of makes sense now. It really doesn't look like there was anything special about you before.
Damn,
wait,
Paimon.
Is Paimon allowed to say that?
That's rude.
A little late for that question, don't you think?
Sorry! Paimon's so sorry! Paimon's mouth works faster than her brain sometimes!
It's all right. I'd never get upset over something like that. No matter what others may say, my past is a precious part of my identity. I'm forever proud of the life I used to lead. Becoming the Archon doesn't mean you sever ties with your family. The position just comes with a lot of responsibilities.
I'm
So it
very
impacts
confused
how often
by
you get to
the
see
way
them.
Archons work
My
here.
father made the most delicious stew, so my sister would often bring me a large pot of his cooking, and we would sit on a blanket and eat it together. One time, we didn't close the door securely, and the saurians we were raising ran into the room and knocked over the entire pot. My sister
They're like
immediately
very
burst into
humaniizing
tears.
moments of
The two
the
troublemakers
Archon
were
here.
going for the meat, but when they saw my sister's distress, they froze on the spot. I still remember the way they laid there, sulking like a pair of children, even after making such a mess. It was frustrating, but in the end, all I could do was comfort my sister and move on.
Wow.
They gave
Isn't
them
that what being
just
a
like
family
that?
is all about?
True.
I think about that story a lot, actually. As the Archon, I made a vow to defend this nation, and experiences like that, they remind me exactly what I'm trying to protect.
Well, what happened after that? This portrait looks pretty old. Your sister must be all grown up by now, right?
I believe she ended up working as an architect and artist. She built many houses.
You believe?
And crafted many
You don't know what she
beautiful
did?
Works of art. Anyway, that's enough about me. Now that the powder is settled, we can begin. Iansan, Mulani, Chaska, over here, please.
She's speaking all of this in the past tense
Place
as
the ancient
well.
name up there, and then we'll begin.
All right. Let's place Kachina's ancient name. We're placing it here. All right, place the ancient name.
Surely as the echoes of life resound through heaven and earth, so too shall our stories remain eternal. Ancient name, take us to your fated bearer. Allow her to answer our call.
Show us the way. Kachina!
hallucinating again?
Kachina, are you okay?
Huh? I'm not seeing things, am I? Is the Abyss playing tricks on me again?
Oh, Kachina.
It's okay, Kachina. It's just us. We're trying to find a way to bring you back.
Everyone, you have to listen to me.
Oh?
I've been investigating the Night Kingdom this entire time, and I figured out what's wrong. The Wyab is being affected by the Abyss.
Oh, snap.
I was waiting for the Wyab to send me back, but then this really strong monster came in and it almost killed me. The Wyab saved me, even though its power is weakening, so I've been hiding from the monsters while trying to find a way to help. The Night Kingdom has become a huge mess, though. I keep hearing these awful sounds and seeing really horrible things.
Oh, damn. Poor little
Don't
Kachina.
listen to those sounds, Kachina. The Abyss is trying to strip you of your sanity. All you need to do is stay safe and wait for us. We'll be there shortly.
It's okay.
Poor
I feel so much
Kachina.
better now that I've had the chance to talk to you guys. You don't need to worry about me. I've never been strong or special at all, really.
What?
So I don't blame anyone for forgetting about me or leaving me behind. Just knowing you care is more than enough.
No, Kachina. We will not leave you behind or forget about you.
Back? You don't have to put yourselves in danger to come rescue me.
You're always like this, Kachina. Now's not the time to act tough. We're coming for you, and that's final. I don't know what lies the Abyss has been feeding you, but I'll tell you something right now. Nobody here sees you as a burden. You're a victor of the Night Warden Wars, a hero of Natlan. All you need to do is wait for us to rescue you, and you'll get all the applause and recognition you
We're
deserve.
coming, Kachina. Guys, if you want the drops, you gotta be watching over on Twitch. If you watch over on Twitch, then you'll get the drops for Genshin.
I'm really scared. Everything's so dark and creepy here. And I want to go home.
Oh, Kachina.
Still, I don't want you to put yourselves in danger because of me. I don't want to hold anyone back ever again.
All you need to do is place your trust in us, just like you always have. No one fights alone. We're not leaving you behind. Not ever.
Yeah, we're so close. We can't call it quits now.
We're coming for you, Kachina. Oh, she's flickering out.
Looks like we've lost contact. Now comes the most dangerous part. You have to traverse the Night Kingdom in your physical form.
I'm ready.
This entrance to the Night Kingdom was left behind after an abyssal invasion. Even a brief amount of time inside could expose you to corrosion.
I can purify
I know.
corrosion, though.
I'm prepared for that possibility.
So I'm chilling.
All right, then I wish you all the best. I'll tell Koichi to be ready just in case. She's very experienced in dealing with abyssal corruption.
Yeah, from her
That face
sister.
you just made. Don't tell me you two got into another argument.
No, I just feel bad for creating more work for her.
Yeah,
I'll go with them too, Archon. The more people, the stronger the party.
Thank you so much for your help, everyone. It really means a lot that you're willing to brave these dangers with me. And there's no time to lose, so let's get going.
Now that I've lost my power, I won't be able to provide much practical support. But I can still keep an eye on the situation from here. Eon-san, I know it's unlikely, but if you encounter a situation you can't handle...
That won't happen.
Yeah,
I hope not.
Nah, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Don't even worry about it. Literally fear not. Alright, enter the underground ruins. Where are they at? Oh, they're over here. Let's go. Yeah, guys, if you're watching, if you want to get the, there's, I believe you get, I believe it's 30? 30 or 60 primos for watching over on Twitch. All you have to do is watch for 2 hours total over on Twitch, and then you'll have it added directly to your in-game mail.
Take it easy.
So come and join the Twitch streams. Watch us play Genshin, hang out, get some primo gems for doing it. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, chat. Listen, it's recommending Hydra and Pyro. That's my team right there. I am going to go with Benny Boy, though.
Gonna be epic.
It is going to be epic, Benny Boy. It is going to be epic. It's going to be epic. kind of wish I leveled up Mualani first before I went into here, so I could use her throughout this. But also that would require a lot of her boss farming, which we would do soon. Now that bosses respawn so fast, though, 90ing her is going to take like an hour. Ooh. This place is
so we're
interesting.
underneath Natlan right now?
Yeah.
It looks nothing like Paimon was imagining.
That's because in the distant past, Natlan was home to an incredibly advanced civilization ruled by dragons.
Ruled by
Humans only
dragons.
established their own society after the fall of the dragons.
What?
So these are Saurian ruins?
I think she meant actual dragons, not Saurians.
Wait, you mean like the elemental sovereigns?
Mm-hmm.
They had their own advanced civilization?
Yes, a really long time ago. Very few records have survived
That's
until
cool.
now, so no one really knows what the devices here are for.
The elemental
ruins have been
sovereigns
abandoned for a
before
long time.
Celestia.
But with the recent increase in Abyss activity, the installations around here have somehow been activated again.
That's
so what
cool.
you're saying is, we're not in for an easy trip to the Night Kingdom.
Like the actual nation of
No.
dragons.
It's going to be obstacle after obstacle from here on out.
Just what I wanted to hear.
Why are you all laughing like that?
It's the pre-adventure excitement kicking in.
Of course. I'm eager to get started.
Adventurers live for
Then
moments
let's
like
go.
these,
We won't let
Paimon.
anything stand in our way.
See, Paimon, we're excited about danger. We don't just disappear. We don't just float around and then just disappear when things get tough. All right, I wonder if we're going to have to use all of the Saurian
How should we get
companions.
across?
Because that would be
As
pretty
a
cool.
professional trainer, I think you could stand to build up your endurance, Paimon.
Professional trainer?
Oh,
Paimon
I
thought
can't
you
pick up
were
any
a
more.
warrior from the Collective of Planning.
Well, that goes without saying. But I actually work as a sports coach.
Sports
I provide
coach?
professional guidance for many of
I love that.
Natlan's popular sports. And I don't just mean physical training. I design nutrition plans as well.
Ah, so basically no... Those guys look familiar.
We've fought them before. Let's go. Show no mercy.
Show no mercy. Oh, that's true. I can't just hit the inventory button, can't I? All right, chat, let's ascend something real quick. Give me... Sure, this? No, that rolled defense. That's where we stopped ascending it. Blah, 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 blah. Who's wearing something that's not fully ascended? You are, but do we really care about that? I don't know. Sure, I guess. Mr. Tone Deaf Bard. Looks... Oh, wait, do I have anything locked? That is good. Do I have anything that I locked that I was like, oh, this one's locked. I don't think I have any of the new set locked. Probably because I have nothing good from any of the, well, I guess not the new set, the newer set, Reverie. I haven't done any of the new domain yet. We gotta do that. All right, we're just gonna go ahead and level up this gob. Just burn through, just get it up to like 8 and that should be good. Ooh, okay, hold on. That went crit rate, so let's burn it to 12 and see if it goes crit rate again. Okay, let's go burn it to 16 and see if it goes crit rate again. Okay, dang, 2 crit rate rolls though was actually crazy there. Final crit rate roll maybe? Yo, what? 14 crit rate on the gob, chat. Let's go. Big roll, big roll. We like that. We like that. I swear, when I am just rolling artifacts to clear up like inventory space, I feel like that's when I actually get decent rolls on my artifacts. The trick is that you just have to make sure the game thinks you don't care about the roll. If the game thinks you don't care about the artifact, then could have given a skip button instead of a standard character. Agree with that. Because this is a story-driven game, heavily. I feel like maybe a skip button for some world quests, but
The place we need to go seems really high up.
I feel like if there's a skip button for Archon quests, then people would complain that they don't know what's going on in the Archon quests. For some world quests, I agree.
Let's light it up.
But also, like,
Into the wind.
I don't know. I appreciate the story aspect of it.
Birds call. The wind knows me.
There are certainly times, though, for some of the less important world quests that I do wish we had a skip button. But hey, a free 5-star is nice, especially for players that are just now coming to the game, you know?
Take it easy.
While it might not be as valuable for people who've been playing the game from the very beginning, because they already have everyone, people who are just coming to the game with Natlan, you know, just exploring Genshin for the first time, a free 5-star is going to be invaluable for them. So I think it's good. Oh, that's where I came from. All right.
Busted.
All right, Benny boy. Let's go ahead and heal you and Mia up a little bit, shall we?
One with wind and cloud.
Time for a light show.
Oh, hi there, bud.
Gotcha. Game's up. Fun's over.
Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds come.
Going in.
Easy, chat, easy. We got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. And that's where we came from. Nothing else exciting around here. No. Alright, cool. Moving on. The door of resurrection has been activated. What about this door? Can you activate? Thank you. Alright, we get a guy. Oh, do we have to like break through that? Yeah, we do. Yeah, break it, buddy. You're so strong, chat. Such a nice, strong boy.
This is the final stretch. We just need to climb up, and we'll be there. Nothing to it. Easy for you to say.
I mean, we're indwelling into a Saurian right now, so also easy for us to say, Paimon. This guy's just climbing through the freaking crystal shards. We love it. I love this mechanic. It's so much fun. It makes exploration and traversal very easy now.
This must be the entrance the Pyro Archon told us about. The one ripped open by the abyss.
Let's
Yes. There's something in the depths of this place that feels familiar, yet also foreign.
go. Oh.
We actually have to go in there?
Yeah, Paimon.
Okay, Paimon,
Into the abyss,
set
sissy.
yourself up. Don't push her through before she's ready.
Go.
Hey, you don't have to drag Paimon. You're pulling too hard.
You're pulling too hard. Oh, Paimon, you're so
Looks
goofy.
like we made it. This is the Night Kingdom.
This is the Night Kingdom.
It looks so different from what I imagined in the stories.
That overflow of energy is probably
yo,
what
this
trapped
looks
Kachina here in the
dope.
first place.
From this point forward, everything we know about the real world no longer applies.
This looks cool as
Anything
hell.
can happen here.
Paimon's more worried about how we're gonna make it out. We obviously can't go back the way we came.
Do you
Obviously.
see that patch of light on the ground? It's shining down from that fissure in the sky.
Oh yeah, right in front of us. So that's coming from up there?
What is up there?
Oh, it's so high up. Did we really fall that far down?
Yeah, is that where
Just
we
like
came
I
from?
said, our real world knowledge doesn't apply here. We fell all this way, yet came out completely unscathed. If this was the real world, we'd have to climb our way back up to the entrance. But here, all we have to do is stand underneath the light and offer a prayer.
Oh shit.
That's it?
And then we just come back up? Just... Don't try it now.
Right, we still got a job to do.
Yeah,
So that
Paimon.
means all we need to do is find Kachina and bring her to this location.
Exactly.
Sounds good to me.
This light is streaming in from the real world. It's a link between the two realms.
The terrain looks difficult to navigate, and the visibility's not great either. How are we supposed to find Kachina in these conditions?
Yeah, these floating black things don't look super friendly either.
They look
Those are all
interesting.
manifestations of abyssal power. Be careful.
What? Who's that?
Ghost! A talking ghost!
Who dis? Who dis Ghosty?
Calm down. I'm here to help. You're the ones who helped Vichama, right?
Wait, are you Malco?
Yes, I'm Vichama's friend, Malco. I was completely lost to this realm until I sensed a mysterious power calling out to me. It's like it was seeking me out, attempting to reassemble the pieces of who I used to be. I'm sorry I can only appear before you in this imperfect form.
No, we should be the ones apologizing. If the Spirit Speaker's stone hadn't become corrupted by the Abyss, we could have done much more, but we had to destroy it. Otherwise, Vichama and his tribe would have been in danger.
Of course. Thank you for protecting him. I never imagined that, even after all these years, he'd still take such a risk for me. Under the power of the stone.
I like that we get to talk to
souls were
Malco.
connected. Turns out even our regrets were exactly the same.
Whether in triumph or death, you want your best friend by your side.
Exactly. That may not be in the cards for us, but it's not too late for you. You're looking for a young girl from the Children of Echoes, right? She's being chased by an embodiment of abyssal power. I'd like to help her while I'm still in this form, so follow me. Be careful.
What if this is an abyss trick, though?
Corroded by the abyss.
What if this is an abyssal trick? What if that's not really
I
Malco?
didn't realize it had gotten this bad.
It's like a seething volcano ready to engulf our world at any moment.
Ouch!
Get back here. You can't go on. Stick close to me.
What do you mean get back here? I didn't go wandering anywhere. My guy, you just didn't have your bubble up. Get mad at me because you didn't protect me. Okay, maybe you're not an abyssal trick because you're helping me. But maybe that's exactly what the Abyss would want me to think. I'm still very suspicious of you, my guy. Ow!
Off we go.
Dang. Not very nice. Oh, this looks like somewhere we're gonna fight something. This looks like an area. Yep, look at that.
More monsters.
You can always
We shouldn't
tell.
waste our time on them.
Oh, no, Bennett. What do you mean we shouldn't waste our time on them? No revival items. Oh, chat. I don't have any revival food made right now. Oh, shit.
Things are about to get dicey.
That's not good.
The wind knows it.
It's not good. I gotta cook.
Leaves. Adorn my night.
When's the last time I
into the wind.
cooked?
Busted.
I have no idea. Do I have any portable stove with me?
Take it easy.
Do I have a portable stove with me? I don't think I do. No, I don't. No cooking for us right now. Well, okay. Bennett, you're gonna stay down, I guess. And I can't configure my party, so, ooh. Well, at least showing me I can eat, right? Let me shove some sweet madams in your face. Thank you. Bennett's down, but that's okay. We have food healing. This is probably fine. It's probably fine, chat.
Oh, Paimon can't see anything.
It's easy to get lost here. Just stick close.
What is this? What is this?
Did you hear that?
What?
Never mind. It was probably just my imagination.
Don't scare Paimon like that.
I heard it too. It was a voice from the Abyss.
Oh.
What did it say?
It doesn't matter. It certainly doesn't harbor good intentions.
Okay. I don't like that. Yeah, see, it says keep following Malco. Malco, quote unquote.
Paimon just heard it too. Let's keep going. Paimon wants to
Do we
get out
really
of this
trust
place.
this spirit? Kachina! Come on, Kachina. Ooh. What the heck? What is happening right now? I am so confused. Was that Kachina like running away?
We're here, Kachina.
Huh?
Oh, honey. Looks like our reunion will have to wait until we take care of these monsters. Good idea. Let's go.
What is this? What are these visions and spirits inside our head, chat? Oh, hey, look, we got Kachina on a trial. Let's go. Spin to win. Spin to win. Listen. We love that for us. We love spinning to win, chat. Also, we like that she can just sit here and turbo twirl her way to victory by just slamming them. Just ground and pound, chat.
Fire hazard!
Talk to Kachina.
You're here.
Kachina, we're here to chat. What's going on?
Here.
Yes, we're here.
Thank you so much.
Oh, Kachina, don't
The
cry.
monster can appear from anywhere. It almost caught me a bunch of times. The YF's power helped keep me hidden, so I just tried to stay out of sight until you got here.
Had a girl. You did so well. And most importantly, you weren't hurt.
Should we start heading back then? Actually, I have a request. I can't exactly put it into
Okay.
words, but
Go visit the
something's
Wyo.
wrong with the Ode of Resurrection. And I know it has something to do with the contamination from the Abyss.
That was
Sounds
the Pyro
good.
Archon's
Sounds
theory
good.
as well. Everything we've seen here certainly seems to back it up.
In the Night Kingdom, there are 6 main totem poles representing the Wyab of each tribe. You can think of them like the body of each Wyab. Additional totem poles, like the ones around here, serve as proxies to which the Wyab can extend their consciousness. There are countless proxies scattered around the Night Kingdom. Through them, the Wyab can extend their consciousness over the entire realm and track down souls no matter where they roam. But if a proxy were to become severely contaminated, then a soul could become lost within the Night Kingdom.
Judging by the current situation, I don't think we're dealing with just one contaminated proxy. Even if we could drive back the abyssal power from one of them, that probably wouldn't even put a dent in the problem.
We have to cleanse all of them.
Still, we can't just leave the Wyab to suffer. It's protected me this whole time.
I agree.
Saving one's better than
We
saving
might
none.
even
There, let's
manage
go.
to draw out the monster that's been hunting Kachina.
Ooh, are
Getting
we
rid
gonna
of
fight
the
a new
monster might
abyssal
slow down
monster?
the deterioration of the Night Kingdom.
Kachina? What's wrong?
Nothing. Just a headache. And that voice again, telling me to abandon the Wyab and leave this place.
Oh?
Maybe we really should leave. Kachina's already been here for too long. No, I'm fine. I don't plan on listening to that nonsense. I can hold on.
What if it's a good voice though? What if it's a smart voice that's
Just
helping
up
you?
ahead. I'll lead the way. Besides, I can still fight, so
Listen to me, Kachina. We'll come with you, but that's because we want to help the Wyab, not because we have something to prove. You don't have anything to prove either. It's okay if you reach
I
your
don't
limit.
trust this.
We'll be there
I don't
for
trust anything that involves the
All
abyss.
right. The sooner we get this done, the better.
We've already come all this way, so we might as well try to get to the bottom of this.
let's go. This way.
All right.
I'll stay here and try to stall the Abyss monster.
All by yourself?
It's all right.
All right,
I may not
Malco.
be as strong as that monster, but I'm definitely more familiar with
You're
the
just a
area.
spirit. You're just like a little glowy ghost.
I don't have much time left. If you're anything like my friend, I'm sure you're not particularly fond of goodbyes. So go. Achieve your goal. And return to the world where you belong.
Thank
We'll
you
tell
for
your
everything.
stories, Malco.
You're a true hero.
Maybe you were a good guy after all.
Thank you. No one fights alone.
Okay. Maybe you were actually the spirit of Malco after all. I'm sorry I doubted
Does
you.
your head still hurt?
I'm sorry I doubted you, my guy. Alright, that's on me. Ah, I don't have any revival food. It's so annoying.
I'm fine. I'm
It's fine.
fine. You should know I'm made of stronger stuff than that.
Door of Resurrection. I guess I could just die and come back into the Door of Resurrection with everyone, but whatever. What are these things? Can I, like, actually fight these things? Defo not. But maybe they have... Is there... Ah, go away. Yeah, haha, I'm too fast for you. You can't catch Elan. You can't catch Elan. Don't even try. Don't try to step to me. To me?
Take it easy.
All right, here we go. Totem pole.
Wyatt? Wyatt! I'm back! My friends and I are here to heal you. Wyatt? Can you hear me? Wyatt?
Oh, the great spirit of this land, agent of Night's
So
Will.
we were right. The contamination is already too severe. All right, get ready, everyone. Time to purge the abyssal energy from this place.
I'll help too, because I'm the one who can do it.
We've got company.
Oh,
Already?
wait, is this our friend? No. Homunculi. You're not as cool, sorry. Homunculi Scorching Star.
Tried to get in my way, so I disposed of him.
Who?
You killed Malcolm?
Oh, you killed Malco, okay.
He would have dispersed with or without
Okay,
me.
Malco, yeah, okay.
Rather than worrying about him, I would urge you to focus on yourself. You may have defeated others of my kind in the past, but underestimate me now, and it will be to your peril.
My guy.
No. The power of the abyss is intoxicating. The destruction it seeks captivates like a masterful work of art. I strive only for the opportunity to see it up close. I thought this naive little girl was an exception, but it turns out humanity is full of lambs willing to offer themselves up to the slaughter. That is the tragedy of your short lives. You understand nothing of all-encompassing power. Ancient names, pride, friendship, all empty ideas invented to give you a
I wonder if he knows my brother.
sense of self-worth. The Pyro Archon created those grandiose ideals out of pure selfishness. Anything to avoid sharing power. Anything to avoid handing over the primordial gift to ordinary people like you.
Ordinary? My guy. You're about to get killed by some ordinary
Then
people.
ask yourself, why is the Pyro Archon strong beyond measure, while you, Kachina, remain so pathetically weak?
Pathetically weak. I'm sorry?
Kachina,
You're not pathetically
give
weak.
me your hand.
You're not weak, Kachina. You beat Milani.
Feel that? I'm right here next to you.
Thanks, Milani. You're right. I have nothing to fear. Because I'm not alone anymore.
You're right. Maybe comforting ideals don't have any power. But you also couldn't be more wrong. You've never had to work for your own strength, so you will never understand the true source of our power.
What?
What?
The courage
You
we
just
have
had your
to
power
stand
given
before
to you.
and not back down. It comes from our friendship.
What? How could this
Power lies
be?
not
The
in
power
ideal
of friendship?
itself, but in our commitment to upholding that ideal.
Will defeat you
and
with
in
the
our
power
decision
of
to stand together
friendship.
And fight.
Well said.
Let's go, Kachina. It shouldn't take more than two of us to handle an enemy like this.
Yeah, you're
In
a little
advance,
punk.
but you deserve what's coming to you.
Why are you apologizing to an
Many in
abyssal
Natlan who can
monster?
beat us when we're together.
Why are you apologizing to an abyssal monster? Not the vibe here. Oh, forgot to auto attack again, chat. There we go. Oh god, this guy's a little punk. You're gonna get got, dude. Okay, whatever. Revelation from my guy, sure, whatever you say, buddy.
Watch the circle.
Whatever you say, buddy. Deuces! You were very easy to defeat. I literally did not even break a sweat. Yeah, we did win. Nice job. He wasn't any stronger than the ones who fought in the past.
For underestimating you two.
Turns out he was a little
Fantastic
punk.
work, Kachina. Absolutely fantastic. This makes me so unbelievably happy. I'm happy too,
Aw.
Moalani. Together we really are unstoppable.
Huh? What's happening?
What's happening indeed? What is that?
My ancient name is glowing?
Huh?
But I thought I didn't bring it with me.
It's probably a projection from the real world. But that doesn't explain why it's glowing all of a sudden.
Maybe it's evolving.
Does that mean you're...
It's growing. She is becoming inscribed.
That was a bold move. Diving headfirst into the fire to save your friend.
Yeah.
Especially in a place so overrun with abyssal corruption.
Who dis?
Still, seeing you pull it off was really
So
something.
this is someone that was the holder of her ancient
Everything
name?
you said was exactly right. As isolated individuals, we stand no chance against the power of the Abyss. It took years' worth of scars and lots of unnecessary suffering for me to understand that for myself. The Pyro Archon's plan will unite us as one. Everyone has a part to play. Only then will we have the power to defeat the strongest of foes.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Me and Milani have the same.
A warrior from the
Chad, it's
people of the
Tupac!
Springs. I fought against
Hey,
the Abyss
chat, we
during
found
the
Tupac,
invasion
alright?
500
Tupac's just
years
been
ago.
hiding out in Genshin this whole time.
I've heard that name before.
Tupac, yeah, I've heard that name
You're the
before too.
giant who saved all of Natlan.
You're the one who and Biggie Smalls had beef.
My words from your ancient name. That means
Chat,
you
we
have
discovered
fully
Tupac.
embodied the
It's okay, chat, we found
aspirations
him.
of the Waya. Under the name Umoja, you shall unite the tribes and save Natlan from its impending doom.
Me?
Yeah, you.
As long as blood still runs through your veins, even the tiniest spark of steel against stone can ignite a flame. Its blaze will become one with our vision for Natlan. Even amid everlasting darkness, our bonds remain eternal.
Fist bump. Come on, Milani, give him a fist bump. So her ancient name. Ooh. She got that nice soul blessing.
What's wrong, Milani?
She's powerful.
So many memories. My brain was just flooded with everything he once knew.
Dang. So that's what
What do
happened.
you mean? Did you just figure something out?
500 years ago, they foresaw the very crisis we're facing now.
Ooh, they knew it was coming, chat.
Save Natlan started all the way back then.
We can go over the details once we get back. We shouldn't linger here longer than we have to.
Does that mean you already know about this whole
I know
thing?
bits and pieces, but I had no idea Mualani was also part of the plan. This sounds like something that's going to need a lot of explaining.
Yeah, let's save the Wayob. You just finished it, Luca? Let's go. Oh, now we can all cleanse abyssal corruption? I thought I was special. Cool. Whatever, yeah, no, it's fine. Everyone can just do it now. It's fine.
That should be enough.
That's cool.
Why up? Can you hear me?
I hear your voice, Kachina, my dear child.
Oh, so nice.
Well then, I'm afraid it's time to say goodbye. I just wanted to make sure you were okay before we leave, but we can't afford to stay here any longer. I was going to ask why you bestowed an ancient name upon someone like me, but it's okay. I'll keep searching within myself for the answer. I'll never stop trying to improve my strength. One day, I'll live up to the hero you saw in me.
You are already an outstanding child in my eyes, Kachina. No matter what happens.
Well, that's nice. You have affirmation from like your deity.
You are all
Don't be
my
scared
most
anymore.
beloved children. It has always been my honor to protect and nurture you. Your ancient name is just that. A name. Much like your parents chose to name you Kachina, I also gave you a name, but it need not define you.
You meet your god and there's like, oh yeah, the whole ancient name
Focus
thing, it's not that big a
on
deal.
who
Don't worry
you
about it.
Want to be. You are already worthy of your name. Now, you need only devote yourself to becoming a better you.
Like, oh, you guys are focusing on that? No, that's the wrong thing. Don't worry about that. It's fine.
Your ancient name is for you to continue. Just like your parents, my love for you will never change. No matter what the future holds.
Thank you, Wyatt.
Oh, that's so
It gladdens
sweet.
me to see the Pyro Archon's plan move another step towards completion. But it is time for you to leave this place. Go now, my children. Save Natlan on behalf of all you hold dear.
I know
So
we've
what are
never
the
met before,
Wyobs,
Wyatt,
though?
but I just wanted to say thank you for encouraging Kachina. It was exactly what she needed to hear.
I mean, I know like Celestia above, or Archons above, Wyob below, but like, are Wyobs like in more ancient power that are here like when the Dragon Sovereigns were here? Before
The power of the abyss.
Celestia came?
Quick, we need to run.
Obviously. The Wyobs are as ancient as the dragons.
It's a Sealy!
A Sealy!
The Sealy opened the way for us!
Oh, thanks, Sealy boy. That's weird. I don't think a Sealy just, Oh. Leave the Night Kingdom. What happens if we stay? Do we just die? It just consumed Wyob! Chat, I need a Saurian. Oh. Oh! We gotta get going! Man, if only it didn't take so much stamina.
We need to hurry.
It's
The lobby is
closing?
here.
Listen, I'm trying to hurry, but I don't have that much stamina, okay? I'm trying. I'm just very slowly jogging towards it. Oh yeah, it's fine.
The falling rocks. Quick, through the middle.
It's fine, don't worry. Alright. Yes. Come on. Come on, Kachina. Oh, damn. Okay. Yuanshen really do be strong as fuck. Jump, 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 jump. Yo, that's what we saw. Oh man, we saw that scene in the trailer there. Hey, hold on, we were still standing in the light. We could have just wished. Oh. Oh. Oh, damn. Oh. Yo.
You've done well. Now come home.
That was fucking cool. Oh, wait, she took her power back then? She's chilling? She never gave her power up? Was she fibbing? That was dope though. Okay.
We're back. The Pyro Archon saved us.
But she's not here.
She's punched a hole through the sky.
Yeah, didn't she say she used it all up?
She's still in the speaker's chamber. What we saw in the Night Kingdom was just her consciousness.
So you're saying her consciousness did all that?
Damn.
Every great display of power comes at a price. You must feel terrible.
The price is Kachina's life.
Just hold on. We'll get you to a
The
doctor
timing.
soon. Let's get back to the stadium. The Pyro Archon said she'd have a doctor waiting for us.
I recommend getting a full checkup, just to make sure no damage gets left behind.
Paimon feels okay. What about you, Traveler?
I'm fine.
Right.
I'm completely
You seem to do
unscathed.
pretty well against the Abyss.
Yeah, I
Let's
literally
get
have no
going.
issues.
We
So
need to share what we learned in the Night Kingdom as well.
skill issue actually.
Right. The Wyatt mentioned something about the Pyro Archon's plan. What is it exactly? I'll let her explain everything. We're all a part of the plan now. Every move we make from here on out will decide Natlan's ultimate fate.
Okay. Let's go talk to her. Let's go see what this ultimate plan is all about. Enter the speaker's chambers. Any excuse to talk to the Pyro Archon. I'm all for, chat. Oh, she's all the way in the back here. Hello, madam. Let's talk.
There's a lot less stuff here than before.
Yeah, wait, you have nothing there.
It's good to see you all here in one piece. I know you must have a lot of questions, but let Koichi check you over first. It's best not to let any lingering effects of the Abyss go untreated.
Thank goodness you made it back.
Did you use the power from all of those things to project your consciousness and punch
Take
through?
a seat, everybody.
What?
I'll examine you one by one.
They all have some degree of abyssal contamination? No. We're fine, though. The harmful effects will not be permanent. Oh, well, that's good.
All right. That should do it for now. But just to be safe, I'll perform another checkup in a couple of days. I have to say, though, I've never seen anyone react to the Abyss like you, Traveler.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's like you're completely immune to its power.
Not a big deal.
She's always been special like that. She can even purify its power. Wait, now that you mention it, Paimon doesn't think she's affected either.
Yeah, we don't know
Given
why.
the current situation, that ability will likely play a great role in
Just
the
build
events to
different, I
come.
guess. Just build different,
course.
chat.
I still have patients to see, so I'll head out.
Thank you, Koichi.
All right. We might not see eye to eye, but we both had good intentions. Just give it time. I'm sure we'll figure things out between us one day.
Yeah.
One day.
All right. There's so much to discuss, I don't even know where to begin.
Well, let's
Seen
begin
it
at
for
the
yourselves
beginning.
now. The devastation in the Night Kingdom. I'll get straight to the point. Natlan is on the verge of destruction. It's very possible our nation has less than a year before total devastation.
Less than a year.
No, that can't be true, can it?
That's right. But I've only ever disclosed that fact to the handful of people working with me to save this nation. Our looming destruction is not a recent development, but the inevitable conclusion of the disaster the Abyss initiated 500 years ago.
Mulan told us a
500-year
little bit
disaster.
about that.
500 years ago, all the nations of Teyvat were invaded by the Abyss.
Bunch of jerks.
Unlike the other nations, Natlan never had stable and deep-rooted ley lines, so we suffered the worst of the invasion. The battle against the Abyss was exceedingly long and brutal. In the end, victory came at the cost of our civilization and countless lives. Even then, it took centuries of solving the disasters caused by the Abyss to finally achieve the peace we know today. And still, this is but a superficial victory. The forces of the Abyss have merely been driven back underground. Their threat to Natlan remains as real as ever.
I'd never have guessed.
The problems plaguing the Night Kingdom are all the more complicated because that realm is essentially functioning as Natlan's ley lines. Immediately after the war, our calculations estimated that we would have a maximum of 500 years before the Night Kingdom was completely lost to the Abyss. But at that time, we were a nation of the
That was
dead.
500 years ago, chat.
Our people no longer believed in victory, nor did they hold hope for the future. Our civilization was dying, our faith crumbling, and the line of power passed down from the Wayab nearly severed. If we didn't bring the nation back together, it would be foolish to even dream of defeating the Abyss in the future. So, the Archon had a long and involved discussion with the heroes of each tribe, and finally came up with a 500-year-long plan to save Natlan.
Oh, now we're at the conclusion of that plan.
After finding Kachina, I encountered a strange figure who gave me a series of new memories. Since the plan was mentioned in those memories, I guess I've been chosen to play an important role in it. But there's still something I don't understand.
Those memories showed me the Pyro Archon from back then. And it was you.
Oh.
But that doesn't make any sense. The Pyro Archon is supposed to be human. It's impossible for a human to live that long.
Come on.
That's right. The hardest thing for humans to overcome has always been time. Or rather, the natural limitations of our lifespan.
Or you're just
A
reincarnated
god
over
can
and over
extend a
again.
human's life by using a certain amount of divine power, or subjecting them to a curse. But, as we all know, Natlan doesn't have gods like that. We can only rely on our own
So,
methods.
are you just
A
resurrected
human
over
life
and over and
is
over?
like a flame destined to be extinguished. 500 years ago, I placed my life within the sacred flame. Only by dying before my time could I have the chance to wake up again.
Yo, what?
So, in other words, this is your second life?
Well, if you're 500 years old, I assume it's more than your second
Yes.
life.
We only managed to defeat the Abyss all those years ago because the tribes came together as one. If the Natlan of the future was to have a fighting chance, the Pyro Archons that came after the war had to rebuild the decimated tribes. The goal was to reunite the people and restore the strength
Or she
of
came
each
back
tribe's Wayab.
recently?
Once a tribe was back to its full strength, the tribe's Wayab would select a hero, indicating the tribe was once again ready for war. The Chosen would then stand by my side in defense of our nation, just like great heroes of old 500 years ago.
So that means I'm one of the
She's
chosen?
the chosen from the people of the spring.
That's right. You bear the ancient name Umoja, the same one held by the hero from your tribe 500 years ago.
So whoever holds
It
the
means
name of the
unity.
hero from the tribe.
After your adventure in the Night Kingdom, I trust you've come to fully understand the meaning of that name.
So in other words, you always knew who the Wayab were going to pick from each tribe?
Yes. According to the plan, each tribe was supposed to have been fully restored by the time I awoke.
Wow, so she put her
But
life in there and then
something
she
went wrong along the
awoke
way.
recently.
The 6 heroes successfully inherited the ancient names from 500 years ago, but the intel regarding the plan wasn't passed on to them.
Oh.
Once again, it comes down to the deterioration of the Night Kingdom. Communication between the Sacred Flame and the Wayab has been blocked.
Just like how the Ode of Resurrection failed to bring Kachina back.
So we have
Exactly.
Kachina,
It's just
Jansen,
another tactic the
Chaska,
Abyss is using against us.
Molani.
The
I'm
Abyss may
guessing
not possess
Kanich,
intelligence, but
and
its
one
methods
more
certainly aren't easy to
would be
counter. If we want to unblock that
heroes from the
information from
tribes.
being passed on, my presence alone isn't enough.
Right?
The ancient name bearer must
Or is it
establish
ever?
a greater connection to their name. So, I've tried my best to help them from the sidelines. Currently, Shalonin of the Children of Echoes, Kinich of the Scions of the
Oh,
Canopy,
Shalonin.
and Yuanshen of the Collective of Plenty have all been acknowledged by their names.
Okay,
During your
Shalonin is
adventure,
the is the
you too earned
one.
the acknowledgement of your Wayab Mualani.
Ooh.
In the process, you gained the memories stored within your name.
So we have Kinich, Molani, Jansen, and Shalonin. Okay, not Shalonin. Shalonin. Ooh, Chad, I'm so excited about her. So that leaves 2 more.
But we have less than a year.
So Chaska's
Yes.
not one of them.
But we have no choice. We
Molani,
cannot start the plan
Jansen,
until all the
Kinich,
heroes have been gathered.
Shalonin.
That's also why I haven't
2
been able
left.
to take action despite the urgency of the situation.
But if you knew this whole time, why didn't you just tell me about my role in all this? Wouldn't that make everything go a lot faster?
Perhaps, but the opposite could also be true. Knowing your destiny too early could mean failing to realize your full potential. Just like your determination to save Kachina, I hope your commitment to this endeavor comes from your own strength of will, rather than a sense of obligation.
So I suppose you're not going to tell us who the final 2 heroes are then?
Nope.
That's right. Their time is yet to come. Putting pressure on them beforehand will only hinder their development.
Well,
I
they'll
can
make
only
it time
trust in the
then.
judgment of the Wayab. I have never believed I could solve this crisis alone. In fact, it was precisely because I chose to trust and rely on others that we managed to get this far. Natlan's salvation lies not in its Archon or any singular individual, but in us all. You're quite perceptive, aren't you? I thought I might get away with avoiding the topic.
Does that mean you?
Oh, right! All of the stuff you stored here before, where did it all go?
Even though I sacrificed my power, I still needed a contingency plan to ensure you would make it back from the Night Kingdom. After all, I was the one who allowed you to take that risk, and Mualani has an important role to play in my plan. In addition to their sentimental value, the items I stored here held a much more important purpose.
Punch through.
Fuel? So back then, that's why you...
Yes. The stories embodied by those items are certainly important, but there's an even more significant trait they all share. Every item belonged to a hero of Natlan. Over time, they became imbued with a certain amount of contending fire from being carried in battle.
Contending fire is very
own,
interesting.
Each item's power is limited, but together, their combined effect can prove quite useful in a dire situation. By burning those items, I was able to activate the contending fire stored within them to open the boundary between the two worlds.
It's a lot of contending fire between them.
All their power was depleted in an instant, as you can see.
But weren't they all precious treasures?
That's exactly why I dragged you all here. No matter what, I never wanted the Pyro Archon to have to use that power. Oh, I'm so sorry.
You have nothing to be sorry for. You all deserve my thanks, actually. If you hadn't saved the totem pole, that area of the Night Kingdom would have been forever lost to the abyss. And then, it would only be a matter of time before the Children of Echoes was met with disaster. Besides, when those heroes entrusted their belongings to me, or the Pyro Archon of their time, it was out of a desire to contribute to Natlan's survival. If they knew those items helped save the present-day heroes of Natlan, they would not mourn their loss.
Even when you put it that way, I still feel bad.
There's no need. Remember what I told you about time? The people and the events of the past are never truly lost to us. We simply carry them with us in a different form. If you still have regrets, let them fuel your resolve in the battles to come.
Well said.
Your deeds will become new legends and nurture new forms of power just like the items once stored here.
Well, we'd still like to return the favor.
Well, if that's the case, just treat me to a drink sometime.
Oh, deal.
Now that Kachina has returned, we can finally hold the victory feast and celebrate your team's triumph in the Night Warden Wars. And we could all use the rest, that's for sure. Plus, you'll be able to silence everyone who doubted you once and for all, Kachina.
Screw them.
Still, now that I know the danger we're facing, having a victory feast doesn't feel right.
Try not to let it get to you. It's important to stay calm. Worrying about it will only affect your judgment.
You're right.
You should head out. I'll join you in a bit.
Oh. What are we thinking about here? Memories? Memories? Whoa. Look at that, like, sun.
When I was young, I used to sit by the hot springs and listen to the stories of warriors from all over Natlan. They attract people from all walks of life. Friends come easy here, no matter what tribe you're from. The people of the springs have never claimed the hot springs as their own private property. They are there to bring all hot spring buddies together.
The hot spring buddies.
It's been really nice seeing the children of my tribe get older. It's helped me gradually understand the true value of the springs. I've witnessed their energy, their determination, their absolute passion for life.
It says me she destroyed a TS talisman too? That's so sad.
Even when they cause trouble, I never managed to hold on to my anger for long. It's unbelievable how quickly they worm their way back into my good graces. I'm certain Mualani will become a great warrior when she grows up. She possesses infinite potential. I can see it. One day, when I'm no longer in fighting form, I'll come here and tell stories to all the children, just like those warriors did for me. So, you better get busy, Pyro Archon, or I'll end up running out of stories.
Wait, what? Where are we going? Oh, are we gonna go talk to someone else? Are we gonna go talk to all of her friends? Oh, there's the club.
Our nation is engulfed in darkness.
Yeah,
Our
so this is everything that she
tribes stand
destroyed?
divided, and yet you promise victory in the distant future. The Abyss is a cunning enemy, one that I faced in battle many times. Were that not the case, I would never understand exercising this degree of caution. My rage will never know absolution, and my power will no longer aid you in victory.
Oh, damn.
But you came to me because you knew you could convince me with just a single sentence. I understand your choice. The heroes of today will forge the path ahead with blood and fire. Just remember to earn us the victory we are owed. Otherwise, rest assured, I'll find a way to collect the debt.
Oh, damn. Yeah, like, you better freaking, this better
For
work or
Natlan.
else. So he was one of the originals that she formed this plan with, it would seem.
So, you're gonna head 500 years in the future to serve as the Pyro Archon again?
That's her little sister and her mom.
What about the you from right now? You're just gonna die?
Yeah, she's just gonna die.
You can't ask her those questions and expect her to answer, my dear. The decision is hers to make, and she deserves our support.
That's very sad. Also, your clothes look
We
very
will do
similar to
everything
current
we
day,
can to
even though you're
rebuild
from
the
500
tribes.
years ago.
Don't you worry. Even across time, we will all do our part to fight for Natlan's future.
Yeah, Mom's right. We'll always believe in you, sis.
Damn.
Oh, seriously though, Dad should be here. Where is he?
I imagine he didn't know what to say, so he chose not to come at all.
Oh, shit.
Don't take it to heart.
Her dad didn't come to when she was
That's
like,
just
I'm gonna
who he
die
is.
now and come back in 500 years. And her dad's just like, later.
Just remember, no matter what happens in the future, we will always love you.
Damn, that's rough. She's just taking a walk down memory lane right now.
I know I can't live that long, but I'll think of something.
Aww.
There has to be a way for us to meet again one day. If there's an answer out there somewhere, I'm gonna find it. So, don't forget about me.
So sweet.
If that's your decision, then you have my full support, Archon.
May our children live to see such a lovely son.
For Natlan!
No one fights alone.
This is the final stop here.
The rules are my legacy. They shall grant us the strength to overcome the next tragedy.
Is this the first Pyro Archon? The rules are my
War
legacy.
forged the 6 tribes, taught us how to fight, instilled in us what it means to love.
Who will be the one to bring this to an end?
We are the inheritors of memory and legend. Those who grew alongside sun and wind. Those who forged our own destiny and future. That is Natlan's fire. The lifeblood of our nation.
Dang. That is crazy. So she just decided to die so she could come back later to finish this plan. We know 4 of the 6. We know Morani, Kinich, Shilonen, and Yuanshen. There's 2 more that we don't know. And they're from 2 other tribes. One of them is from... Let's see. Yuanshen's from the Children of Plenty, right? So we have the one that's like the Night Warders or whatever. And then we have the one that Chaska's from. I wonder if one's gonna be Chaska. We don't know. And then I don't know who the Night Warder was. Maybe Selali?
Hey, Koichi! You here for the victory feast too?
Oh, no. I knew Chaska would be here, so I just came to deliver some medicine.
You're not gonna have a feast?
To leave, actually.
Come feast with us.
It's not that I don't want to celebrate Kachina and the others. I'm so glad she made it back. It's just... Well, I'll make things awkward if I'm around my sister right now.
No, you won't. Come on.
Well,
Come
you two
on.
had a fight, so Paimon can understand.
She didn't cause any trouble during your trip, right?
No.
Yeah, she was super helpful. She gave us a lot of useful information about the Abyss.
That's good. That's all I needed to know.
Is there a reason you asked? You were pretty outspoken when we first met, but now it's like you're holding something back.
Come on. You can tell us anything. We just met today.
Maybe it seemed unreasonable
but you can just
picking
tell
that
us.
fight with her before you left, but I did it for a reason. Her impulse to fight is extremely strong. Her mental strength helps her rein it in, but she still loses control sometimes. I had no idea what you might face in the Night Kingdom, so I didn't want to take any chances.
So what you're saying is...
You deliberately provoked her so she'd take the impulse out on
Okay,
you.
so maybe it sounds a little stupid, but it works pretty well. It helps her keep her cool for a little while, at least. Anyway, I'm just glad you were able to make it back safe and sound. That's all I wanted.
But do you really have to go that far? Can't you just talk it out?
No way. Chaska never opens up about her own pain, especially to her family. She can't learn about this, or it'll be even harder to help her.
I respect your
appreciate
decision,
the
then.
understanding, and don't worry.
I
I'll
respect
find
your
a way to
decision
help her
of
ease this
confiding
burden.
in a stranger you
Anyway,
literally
I
met
need to
24
get
hours
going.
ago.
Enjoy the celebration. Oh, and if you ever need a doctor, you know who to find.
I know so many doctors. But sure, I'll come see you. I'd rather see you than the coughing boy. Trying to look out for each other in their own way.
Abyss's fault.
Yeah.
I've had enough of them.
Screw the Abyss. Yeah. Yeah. Can't believe it. We don't like this stupid Abyss. Boo. Hey. 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 Breaking it down.
Let's give a huge round of applause to our brave young warrior, Kachina!
Yeah, but everyone from your team is sad that they decided not to join you.
Thank you, everyone.
Oh, look, there's one of them right there. Or that's both of them, right? Who left her?
I always knew you could do it. With so much potential at your age, you have a great future
You
ahead
didn't
of you.
always know she could
You're
do
one
it.
to talk. Don't think I didn't know you were the first person to abandon your team.
Mhm.
I'll be dealing with you when we get back.
Oh, shit.
I had no choice. My friend invited me. I couldn't just say no.
Oh, really? So you weren't just trying to get ahead in the first round?
I wasn't, I swear. I just happened to find that bearer injured in the wild, so I stopped to bandage his wounds. When he insisted on repaying the favor, what was I supposed to do? I'm just one person. I figured Kachina would have no trouble replacing me.
The fact of the matter is that after your departure, everyone else started thinking about swapping teams too.
I'm really
dude.
sorry, Kachina. It was wrong of us to abandon you like that.
Yeah, it was.
It's amazing that you still made it all the way through to the Night Warden Wars. That's the highest honor.
Yeah, kick their butts.
So, what about Did you make it far?
No, they got out in the first round.
Our team captain drank too much the night before the competition and turned up late to the stadium on the day. We got disqualified.
Oh! Suck to suck.
Serves you all right. No sympathy from me.
Yeah, Pakal, I like you. I like you.
Alright. There's no need to be like that, Uncle Pakal.
Yes, there is. Give them what they
dear
deserve.
friends, I'd like to say a few words. Firstly, I'm grateful to my friends and our great Archon for helping to bring me back. This traveler and her companion Paimon are some of the strongest people I've ever met.
Thumb of. Pretty sure I am the strongest person you've ever met. Kachina.
I have no doubt that they'd win the whole thing.
Easily.
They've agreed to let me learn from them. With their help, I believe I can become even stronger still. And let's not forget my good friends, Moalani, Chaska, Kanich, and yuanshen. They all helped the traveler and Paimon figure out a way to bring me back from the Night Kingdom. They too deserve to be called our heroes. So, please give another round of applause for them. Thank you so much.
Well said. So sweet. Yay!
I'll drink to that.
How does it feel being a hero, Kachina?
Yo! Ethan, what's going on, my guy? E-twerk incoming. Ethan, I love you. How are you, dude? Did you finish up the second Archon quest? Act 2? I think just at the end. I don't know for sure. I think I'm at the end. Anyway, guys, go follow Ethan immediately. Look. You're almost done? Phew, let's go. Okay, that's not how you spell your name on Twitch. I'm so sorry. It's an underscore. Yeah. Lurking for spoilers. Yo, take it easy, dude. L shout out for real. L shout. Yeah, you should leave forever. Or you should just... How about you just change your name so it's the same on every platform? How about that? How about you do that? My guy. Alright? There can't be that many Ethans in the world. No, but I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, guys. Please go and follow Ethan, please. He's an amazing person. Just try every variation of his name on every platform and just follow all of them just to be safe. I love you, dude. We'll take good care of your community. Click that heart right there, chat. Also, I don't know why my cam keeps freezing like that. It's crazy. Actually crazy. But yes, please enjoy the lurk. Avoid the spoilers.
To be honest, it's a bit overwhelming. It all just feels so surreal.
So surreal.
Well, you better get used to it. Next up, undefeated champion.
I'll become a champion coach.
Please don't make fun of me.
What do you mean make fun of you? I'm not making fun of you. I would never make fun
You're
of
here.
you.
Have some fruit juice. I got it specially for you two.
How did you know? That's Paimon's favorite.
That's Paimon's
You look like you still got questions. Ask away.
Isn't your plan a little convoluted? Isn't it very weird that you died to come back in 500 years to... I'm just very confused, I think. I'm just very confused.
The thought of telling them, abandon your families and everyone you love, and come with me to the end of time, for in 500 years Natlan will be destroyed, it seemed too cruel.
You could have given him the choice,
though. You could
though.
just as easily point out that everything in this world would come to an end eventually.
You just didn't even give him the choice. You were just like, nah.
Life is short. And beyond a point, it just doesn't seem real. Imagine if I said, let's leave right now and go save the sun because it'll flame out in a few million years. It would sound quite ridiculous.
All right, when you put it like that, yeah, I
Them
guess.
shoulder that burden with me.
God,
Besides,
her eyes are so cool.
every generation will have its heroes, this one included. The plan could still work without them. Or, of course, without me. But since I was the one who came up with the plan, I felt duty-bound to see it through to the end.
I mean, I guess that makes sense.
Suddenly remembering that portrait.
Very
in your
noble
room.
of her. Very noble of her.
Your family from back then?
Yes, it was. So when you asked me who my sister grew up to be, the truth is that
Oh,
very little information survives.
that's why you don't know
From
who
what
she
I've been able to
is.
piece together, I can conclude with a reasonable degree of confidence that she ended up as an architect and artist.
That's really sad.
She played an instrumental
We don't
role
like
in
that.
rebuilding the scions of the Canopy tribe, designing and building many houses. But of course, none of her buildings are around anymore. Still, it was an impressive achievement, and I'm very proud of her.
You
feel
had to leave it
lost
all behind.
It seems to stir up feelings of regret in you. But this is something I have long since come to terms with.
Yeah, but I'm just learning about it now, so I'm still coming to terms with it, okay?
And there can
Can you
be
just
no
give me some
war
time to
without loss.
process? Can
I
you
am
just give me
already
a
far
second?
more fortunate than those who lost their lives to the abyss. The people of Natlan look to me as their Archon, and the weight of their expectations is mine to bear. I must see our fate through to the very end, no matter what I may find there.
So, listen, it's actually what I wanted to talk to you about.
Doesn't that mean the way everything ends has already been written, including your plan?
Yeah, but
I
that's
suppose,
fate.
But so what? Don't forget, time takes many forms. The past, present, and future coexist, and all are equally important.
Bro, Pyro Archon,
Even if
honestly.
the future ends in destruction,
Pyro's my favorite
there's
element.
still no
So
reason
this
to
Archon
give
is the
up
one
on the
I'm
here and now.
certainly the most excited for.
And it's precisely because we humans cannot know our fate that we will never give up on our struggle. This is a pivotal moment. We are still 2 heroes short.
We need 2 more.
3, to be precise.
Oh?
There's one further hero who I'm hoping to get on my side, whatever it takes.
Surely you don't mean me.
Your resistance to the corrupting power of the
Of
abyss
course.
is truly remarkable.
Listen, you just give me a kiss and I'm
It would
yours.
easily make you an all-important figure in the upcoming battle. If you agree to join us,
not.
you will not only gain my full
Sorry,
support
I
in
guess I
your
read
journey,
the situation wrong.
but I will also forge a brand new ancient name for you.
Ancient names can be forged?
Yes.
They can. Several strict conditions must be met.
Give
but
me a name.
If they couldn't be forged at all, then the number of them
Give
in
me an
circulation
ancient
would have
name.
long
You just call
dwindled
me
to
yours.
0. Possessing an ancient name would mean that your adventures in Natlan are recorded in full. Your stories will be remembered by our people for all the years to come. The Ode
Yes.
of Resurrection may have temporarily lost its power, but still, take this as my personal guarantee that I shall never let you fall.
Yes, please, I'm
Just
down.
like in the Night Kingdom, I will be there for you. That is a promise I will fulfill at all costs. This nation always honors its heroes.
You don't have to promise me anything except maybe if I get like a different outfit, like a Natlan inspired outfit, something maybe a little bit like yours would be pretty cool. Can I get that?
Ignore the situation here.
Wonderful. Then I'll reach out to Shilonen right away. She's the one who will forge the name.
Wait, Shilonen
We've never
forges
forged an
names?
ancient name for an Outlander before, but
That's amazing.
I trust she'll find a way.
That's why Shilonen's coming in 5.1. She's gonna forge us a name, chat. Archon Quest
My
2
lord,
completed.
We've received word that the Pyro Archon has lost much of her power.
Rezanov.
Although your injury complicates things, this is most certainly the opportune time to seize the Gnosis.
Yes.
Victory and defeat are rules, not outcomes. I have never taken advantage of an opponent in a time of weakness, and I don't intend to start now.
Oh,
As for
dang.
you, I must confess, I did not expect that little trick of yours to save the day.
Yo,
No matter how
Capitano.
dense the fog, as long as the sun remains, we cannot turn day into night. She could have dispelled it. She simply chose not to. You don't have much time, and you're injured on top of that.
He's very honorable, but who the
What
hell's
do you plan
talking?
to do next?
I'm beginning to see just how useful you may turn out to be. You heard something from here, didn't you?
What? Oh, that's gotta be Ororo. That's gotta be Ororo. We saw him standing next to Capitan in the trailer. That's gotta be Ororo. Yo. That was cool. And the fact that Capitano was like, I've never taken advantage of an opponent in a time of weakness and I don't intend to start now. He's like, if I'm not gonna fight her at her strongest, I'm not gonna fight her. Dang. Yo, that was great. We got some crazy lore drops there. Let's grab our 5 100 Primo Gems. We finished it up. 500 Primo Gems in the books. Finish Act 1, finish Act 2, 500 Primo Gems just for you. We love that. Thank you, Genshin.